I think we're gonna start kind of getting back into it.
Oh,
However,
man.
we do have a question. In
Oh.
honor of the big man himself, Sir Seadoom, Legend of the Hour. The question I'm gonna ask you all for this part of our
Legend?
episode. What?
Legend, really?
Yeah.
That's the word we're using for
For
him?
Sir Seadoom, yes.
Yeah.
Sir Seadoom gets bitches. Anyways.
Yeah.
What
All
part
of
of a
them.
pirate crew do you feel your character
right.
represents? Yes.
I have my answer for this.
Okay, great. Thank you for volunteering.
Shit.
Lol.
The blacksmith. He's in charge of
Yeah, that track.
getting
Where's
the
there a
weapons and
forge
armor
on a
They have
Not for-
they have blacksmiths on pirate ships.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
They won't have like a full force.
They're the ones.
But they'll be
They're the
able to
ones in
repair
charge of
things.
maintaining the weapons and armor and all
Yeah.
the all that related stuff.
Cool.
Hey, the blacksmith.
Hurricane Seadoom might be the legend. He is. He will be.
He is.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
He straight up is.
That is a legendary
He's got like
name.
a prophetic name.
He's already got the name down.
I'm only
Oh,
following
no,
his career
thank
through
No?
interest.
Okay.
Who wants to go next? I'm not gonna make you go next.
Oh, just we're on this side of the table already.
Yeah,
the
we
camera's
are.
Over here.
We don't have to go with you next.
Is all good. Lorelai
Okay.
would be the navigator. Because
Yeah.
you got to know where you're going out in the ocean.
Do
And
you?
you're also the one who steers the ship.
Last
You
time
know
I
how to
was
pilot
navigator,
things. What?
Nothing. Who wants to go next?
Last time
going
you were
in this
navigating,
direction,
you
right?
fell asleep?
Last time I was navigator for a boat, I fell asleep while doing my job.
Lol.
Right.
All right, Yort.
Malachite.
Either like the quartermaster or the weapons master. Not in terms of upkeep, but in terms of use.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like master at arms or weapon master?
Yeah, master at arms. That's it.
Vibes.
Person who leads the charge first onto the
Mm.
other ship.
Yeah, and in charge of training the crew.
Mm.
Yeah.
And also dealing with any uprisings.
Mutiny.
Mutiny.
That's the one. My knuckles did
you
not
get
crack.
to
I'm
throw
so
people
sad.
in the brig.
Or overboard.
No, the walk plank themselves. You point the sword at them to make sure they go off the plank.
Yeah. Fair.
Or try to miss those.
Grimmy would be the barber, also known as the surgeon. On pirate ships, they were both.
Hey.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
were a barber, a doctor, and in emergencies, a surgeon. And if there was no doctor on board, there was someone else who had to do it, and I believe it was the carpenter. Because you're skilled with sharp
I
things.
am your woodworker, and I will also be your doctor.
Yeah, that's literally what it was.
I am your woodworker. I will be replacing your arm with wood.
Like, I'm pretty sure it was either the carpenter or the cook was also the surgeon.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, wow, that's healthy.
Multifaceted crew.
They don't know knives. They can, cut you open.
So
easily
basically,
enough.
I'll cut your hair, I'll do an okay job, and by that I mean you're not going to get lice,
Yeah.
and also I can cut your guts open
Yeah,
and make sure those are
exactly.
working okay.
Yeah.
And aren't infected by lice.
Yeah,
No
exactly.
knife in the gut. You are good. Sir, he's missing 3 legs. He's missing his legs. There's no legs in there.
We'll turn the,
Missing 3 legs?
we'll
Three
turn
legs.
the,
Yeah,
we'll turn the question back around and ask Scarlet.
Oh, Scarlet?
What was wow.
Oh, well, yeah,
Captain.
actually. What is
No,
it,
I
Captain?
don't know about Captain.
No.
First mate vibes.
Yeah, first
Yeah.
mate vibes.
First mate.
Yeah. Okay.
All
To
I'm
who?
saying is she
First
could
mate to
swab
who?
my poop dick.
Gives bad advice.
Jesus, I was about.
Third, who was gonna come up with so many more shitty pirate things like that?
That's over the inspiration card now. Just yeah.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting we have those.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I've got a
Everything I do is a ploy for these.
Serge was
The
a captain,
college.
actually.
Yeah,
Speaking
Serge.
of him, he was a captain.
Right.
Um,
Captain.
Oh God, I fear
did we
for
talk
whoever
about
his
the
first mate
his-
actually
the
was.
name of the ship?
we did not talk about the name of his
No.
ship.
Okay.
You can ask him about that.
Do I know that?
Scrying
No.
Scratchman.
What was it
The
real quick
monk,
second?
the creepy
The
crawly one.
hash bringing, the slash minging.
the Kosmonak, I think.
No, it was
Moran-
started with an M.
The
Mo-
Mothman.
Kosmonak. Okay, my handwriting's terrible.
The hash slinging slasher.
Anyway, let's just dive back in with Scarlet collapsed on the ground.
Oh, Scarlet! Is she
Dive.
like passed out? Or is she still
Like,
conscious?
her eyes are open, but they seem very much faded across.
Alright, I'm gonna kick the flower away.
And take her.
I'm not kicking her.
Protection from
Yeah.
poison.
Okay. What does that do specifically?
It protects you from poison, but it also removes any effects of poisons or toxins in the body.
Okay. She is not under a poison or toxin effect.
Smash, knee, mash.
Yeah.
Her eyes are still open.
Yeah.
She breathing?
Yeah, no, she's breathing.
Okay.
Apparently that's a level 1 spell slot I just used.
No!
I'm kidding. I'm
Jinx.
kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not.
You're
not
under
doing
a roof.
Malachite's not.
Well, it wasn't.
She
I
didn't
would
say that.
in character.
It didn't sound like it.
Well, Jargon didn't do
Yeah.
that to begin
Yeah,
with.
Lorelai like
That's
laser
me.
down, make sure she doesn't choke in her tongue or anything.
Yeah.
Just like first aid. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has she let go of
Get
the
slapped to
plant?
the bandage.
Oh, yeah.
Has it died?
Yes.
I kicked it all away. All
Yeah.
right, so it's not touching her skin anymore.
No.
Grimme's like trying to help, but in the back of her mind, she's like, "Fuck, my cloak was on that ship."
Okay. And we're by the beach, right?
Yeah.
Sand.
Yeah.
No flowers.
So sorry.
I'm gonna pick up.
Well, you're on the edge between the beach and.
Yeah, I'm
the
gonna pick up
forest.
Scarlet and take her
Give
further.
me a strength
Motherfucker.
check, buddy.
I'll help.
Okay, roll with
He's still a
advantage.
7'7".
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's
Great.
incredibly
Nat 20.
muscular.
Give me another nat 20.
Oh man.
Yeah, you just
No, don't
scoop
waste
her
them.
up,
Yeah.
and you begin so you're just walking towards the
Yeah,
water.
yeah,
how it
towards,
works.
away from the basically where the flowers
Not
are.
how it works
What's your armor
statistically. It's how it works in
Armor class.
D&D.
Yeah, what's your armor class?
Let me see. He's gonna get fucked up. Isn't he?
Oh.
Yeah, actually, Jargon, what's your armor class?
Well,
What?
He's not wearing
Like,
armor.
as you're walking away, all of a sudden, like, Scarlet's eyes uncloud, and in one quick maneuver, she spins, pulling the scythe out of her shadow, and ramming it straight between your fucking legs. Like, clean uppercut.
Does it make contact?
Oh, yeah! No, it certainly makes contact for, 8 points of slashing damage, technically. Well, we'll call it 8 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah.
As it just rams the shaft as she is sitting there, tears streaming down her face, looking fucking pissed.
All right, he's just gonna drop to his knees and collapse.
What got hurt? Your knee?
It went between the legs. Yeah.
Ah! And she's just like walking towards the forest. As you watch as the scythe begins like melding with her skin and like going down her arms as it begins growing off her fingers, so she just like gains extremely long nails.
I
that's
believe you
cool.
can fight the forest, but maybe don't.
Fuck you! As she like grabs Earth and just throws it up into the air. She just goes on a fucking rampage
remember
against
something.
this forest.
It's causing you to experience your worst nightmares.
What?
That's poor causing you to
Well,
experience your
the
worst
deepest
nightmares,
mountain
right?
Deep
Oh, the
desires.
Deepest desires?
Good things,
Oh.
theoretically. But
Where
maybe
does the nightmares
traumatic.
come from? Yeah.
Rolling in that
She
one.
is
that
ranting.
Mhm.
However, you can't hear her over the fact that trees are being sent flying, Earth is being moved dramatically.
You probably shouldn't have lifted her.
She is going to be
probably
doing this
should lift
for
her
a
again.
while.
Yeah.
Because I think if you lift her again, she's probably gonna knee you in the nuts or something.
Or maybe take
Can
the
I borrow
sharp
the-
part on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah.
Can I borrow the Cure Wounds card real quick?
Sure.
Behind the drinks.
Just can't remember the dice.
It's 1d8.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Gingerly reaches out.
What?
Rolling tab.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 4 + 2, so 6 points of healing damage to you.
Healing damage?
Healing
It's a
damage.
joke.
Scott is very much getting deeper and deeper into the forest, leaving an absolute trail of devastation.
I'm
behind
fine.
her.
From
we
where
keep up
Lorelai touches, just like a
Which
little
is-
wave of warmth spreads out,
I'm
like,
fine.
standing next to a
Thank you.
campfire.
I'm going to go and catch up with her. I don't know if that's a good idea,
Mm.
but I'm gonna.
Right, we'll trail behind you.
Okay.
You're the person most likely to
The Scarlet
not
Whisperer.
get
Scarlet
violently attacked, I feel, out of our party.
Thank you.
Mm.
That's the nicest thing any of you people have ever said to me.
I have said nicer things, but okay.
I disagree. Chase after.
Scarlet likes you more than the rest of us. Is the
Yeah, that's the nicest thing you
we've ever
think
said.
because you're reaffirming her ego.
So, like, how close are you getting to her?
Not too close.
How far
Like
is it?
30 feet.
30 feet?
And making myself known.
Okay.
Like, on purpose.
How are you doing that?
Just like, Scarlet, hey!
As soon as you say Scarlet, like finger blade at your throat. Stay the fuck away from me.
Yep, okay, so...
Don't you dare. I know what you're trying to fucking do, so back the fuck up. Because I don't fucking need it, Grimina. I don't fucking need it.
What I'm trying to do, actually, is find out what happened. I don't need specifics. But because we're trying to work on a case here, I would like to understand so that we can handle it without this happening to us.
Nah, fucking roll the dice. Figure it out for your fucking selves. I'm gonna go and rip this fucking forest in half. As she once again just continues, leaving an absolute trail of destruction.
Right.
She saw a happily ever after with her and Grimina and then woke up and realized she was still suspended.
Talk to me about professionalism. Just turn around.
Give me a dex saving throw.
Whoa!
Wee, uh-oh.
Inspiration?
No,
No.
9.
It's far funnier.
You get hit by a full tree as she rips it out of the ground and just screams, I don't want to fucking hear it from you.
Wow.
Yeah, no, like you only take 2 points of damage.
No.
2d8. Oh,
He wasn't really trying.
You do take 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Like a full tree just slams into your back
-2.
as she is continuing deeper
You're
and
both
deeper
now
into
2
the
points
forest.
down.
Ready to take
Yeah.
a deep breath?
Okay. Where are they?
Just points at the trail of destruction.
Ah, right.
Death comes for us all. This isn't about Scarlet. It's like it's okay, I'll do it one day.
Hey, motherfucker.
That's getting rid of the anxiety of I almost just died because of a tree.
Alright, are there any other flowers nearby? At the
They're
beach?
everywhere.
No, I mean like specifically an eyeball flower.
No.
And are they on the beach? Like where it's sand?
No.
No, they're not. That's why I wanted to move her towards the sand. Yeah.
Grimina, I will say, you guys all just see Crow appear in front of Grimina like, don't reach me, please. Please. She'll actually, I've been through enough shit this morning. Please. God, no! Please. Grimina, I have, like, never asked you for anything.
Bro,
Yeah.
let's go somewhere quiet.
Oh, I don't like this.
No, don't. I just need a minute.
Okay, that's respect. Do you want me to leave?
No,
Okay.
I actually would rather have your...
Okay.
well, that's weird to say, but I'd rather have your company.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Hold on. Sorry. Just gotta tuck in.
Would healing be worse for you?
Yeah, very
Yeah,
much.
okay.
Oh! Ooh. Oh! Yep, stomach's popped back
What about
into
necrotic
place.
damage?
Huh?
Necrotic damage.
No, don't hurt me.
No.
Just don't touch me. With your, like, healing bullshit.
I
don't
was just
like
trying to figure out a way to help you.
No, I
Okay,
appreciate it. It's just, it's not gonna work, unfortunately.
that's fair. What if well, I can't touch you? So.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, Jarvis is sitting at the beach now. Like, okay, so
Carmina's gonna wander into the woods.
where's Grina?
Wandering into the woods.
You were following
Following the path of destruction.
Malachi.
Like,
You
yeah.
were,
No,
You
no,
go in the other
no,
direction?
yeah.
Okay.
you were following.
I'm gonna see what happened there. And then I'm gonna look towards the beach and just be like, what the fuck do I do now? And then walk back towards the beach.
Okay, so
Mhm.
our ship is gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. You know,
We pushed the black button.
Yep.
What if we press it again?
No, I don't want to go through that again.
At least you didn't throw a tree at your nut.
Yeah.
You know, out of all things to happen today, this is like not even the strangest. So, you know, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Would it be worth going back into town and going to see Serge? Because I'm pretty sure he's the most recent settler here in this town.
2 months.
2 months, right? Maybe he's not affected yet, but what is this affecting him?
He ate the probiotics this morning.
And the
and
kid
Harry.
too. Yes,
And Harry.
that's right.
So, do we want to try and
What about the?
act natural?
What's
I'm using that phrase right? Yes.
Mm.
You know, where we act like everything's fine and we go along with it and try to see what we can learn because we're very clearly at a disadvantage here. But we don't have to.
Do people know how to fake swallow pills?
what? What? Fake swallow pills?
In real
Yeah.
life? Yes.
Yeah.
I was an asshole child.
Let's see.
Or maybe the radicals. Conrad mentioned that whatever you do, don't inhale the spores. Maybe
Yeah.
they adopted the same kind of,
Mentality.
Oh.
Already know? I think they already know.
it's a long shot, but
Were they the only Edge Genasi here?
No.
Cool.
it's just the three of them.
Conrad said he
Oh.
left years ago, so we don't know if that's years before or after this particular mayor showed up.
I mean, he's only been here for
Look
3
at
years, so
that.
presumably before.
So the spores thing was going on before that. But the specific pills were with the mayor. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna take a moment and go to Gramina and Crow, and then
Okay.
we'll come back.
We're just be like red streak
Yeah, I
connecting
was just
dots
kind
over
of like
here.
wandering next to like
Yeah.
that was an experience. From
Yeah,
all
it
the looks
was.
of it.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know if many people survive getting hit with a tree.
No, you were quite lucky.
I agree.
Yeah,
Ah.
although she didn't really put her full strength through it, because she could have totally like, whoa, that woman wants to throw a fucking tree.
She got
Oh.
a spear.
Last time she kind of like crushed my head. That was not fun.
So why are you two always? Well, I mean, I kind of understand, but why are you two always at war with each other?
No. That's not how this works.
Hmm?
She beats my fucking ass,
Sure.
and there's nothing I can really do about it.
Why?
Because
No,
that's the
why
way that-
can't
that's
you?
the- That's the way that things are.
In what way?
No, that's just the way that things are. That's the way things happen.
So she just hates you for no reason?
No, she hates me for a very justifiable reason.
Okay.
I just can't tell you what it is. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
no, like, this is to the point of ridicule that, yeah, no, I technically subscribe to the commission, like, level of secrecy.
Ugh, really?
Yeah, I know. It's kind of bullshit, but once again, if I tell you, she'll probably tear out my
Do you
asshole.
work with them?
No! Lord, no!
Right.
Fuck them!
Fair.
I mean, there's just some cool people, like you and some other people I know who, like, I occasionally chat with.
You just said I'm cool. yeah, but
Take that scrap of a compliment.
that's what I'm saying. Like, she needs that right now. Okay, fair enough. Yep, pretty cool too.
I try.
Hmm.
Yeah. Nah, I wouldn't worry about Scarlet. She'll be fine. She's a bit of a feral animal. So, yeah.
I will let that
Notice.
one slide just this one time.
No! Like, actually.
I know, like, literally, like, in a way. She turned into a dog. I can only make an assumption,
okay.
right?
Well, no, it's just. Scarlet may be old, but she's not really that old in the head, if you know what I'm saying.
Not really.
No.
She's not that mature, if that
Oh.
makes sense.
Sure, yeah, no, the outburst didn't tell me that.
Yeah, no, she tends to lash out very easily. I think the last time we talked, that was something she said she wanted to work on, but...
Reminds me of my cat.
What?
The lashing out randomly at things.
Okay, well, your cat lashes out at her for a very justifiable reason.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. But, like, sometimes he lashes out at me for no reason.
No, that's probably just me being a dick.
No, when he was alive, even.
Oh, okay, yeah,
There's just
yeah,
cat things, I think.
Oh, yeah, no, that's the thing.
He was also a stray when I got him, but he's a kitten.
I don't know. If you really want to solve the mystery, one of you's gonna have to figure out what those spores do.
Yeah, noted.
Yeah, that's
Um,
my only input.
I appreciate the input.
I do have to, like, as I said, I can only sustain this form for limited amounts of time, so I am on a clock here.
Yeah.
So, like, is
okay.
anything important you need me to say, or, like, need to say to me?
No, I just wanted your company for a bit.
Okay. Oh, cool.
Go rest.
Yeah, you should, I don't know, go talk to your friends and figure this shit out.
Yeah.
They're just as confused as you are.
Gramina didn't deny that we were friends.
Okay, and that's me! He just, like, falls into the sand and is gone.
And she drops the smile.
Are you returning to the group or no?
Yeah, I'll return.
Okay. So yeah, Ramina joins you all as you all are on the beach, being like, "Hey, what the fuck?"
Do you still have the bag of flour and the bag of not the bag
Pills.
the pills?
I'm gonna sit half in the water.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like, red, like connecting the dots, like, you know, red string conspiracy theory kind
Because
of
he's
like,
gonna hang on. What does he have on his?
what's going on over here?
Time to be some inventing shit, not
Wow.
experimenting shit. Tinkering shit. We got
Tinkering?
tinker's tools, yeah.
Tinker.
No. I what?
Yeah, he's gonna tinker with this shit. Okay, so according to the mayor, these probiotics are its primary ingredient is these flowers,
Mm-hmm.
but and mixed with other shit.
Mm-hmm.
And these flowers are weird as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna crush the pill.
Yeah. It's a capsule, so liquid comes out.
Comes out. What does it look like? Like
It is like a dark blood-colored liquid.
dark blood colored. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely.
As it just kind of drips down your hand.
Oh, I'm wearing my gloves.
Oh yeah. You're gone.
Like, oh.
Okay. All right. No, I'm gonna use like something from the
Yeah,
tinker's tool,
yeah.
like just to put
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, you can
Like
put it
Is
in
the stuff in it blood?
there. How would you find that out?
Medicine check?
Go for it.
He said it was all natural.
Balls. Can you take this, please? Okay, I'm calling that a 14, even though it's mildly cocked. Medicine 17.
There's no blood in it.
Okay, it just looks blooded.
Yes.
Okay. Can I use investigation to see what has been added to this
Yep,
capsule
go for
besides the
Go for it.
the flower? I got a +7 on investigation.
Does it smell like anything?
15.
Mm.
You just kind of like take it apart, do some analysis.
Kowalski analysis.
Probiotic is made out of 3 ingredients.
Oh.
Number 1, just water.
Yeah.
Number 2, some solution of like you can't really tell what it is.
Mhm.
And the third part is just concentrated blood red dye. Like it looks like blood, but it's just dye.
Okay. All right. So from what I can tell, there's only the 3. It's composed of 3 main ingredients. One is just water. The second one is just some kind of red dye, and a solution that
The pollen, probably.
probably yes with the flowers in it.
I'm
So
gonna scoop up some water, go over to the forest, and like dump some on a flower.
Wet flour.
Does it release the spores?
No, this makes the spores all wet.
So they can't fly up in the air.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Not when you're already infected.
yeah.
Or not necessarily. We don't know. We don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
And the mayor said that he's the one that makes these probiotics.
Lorelai, can I get a investigation check from you? Because you're someone who would add familiarity
Oh,
because of explicit things.
Investigation.
We'll go with nature. We'll go with
Nature. Okay. 16.
16. The compound in the solution you notice is very similar to a fertilizer.
Fertilizer.
I hardly know it.
Oh, okay. That one has a little bit more connotation behind it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Fertilizer. Maybe I will. Let me
Okay.
switch
Do you
out
say this
to
in the
my
group?
P9.
Yes. What? No. I'm just gonna not acknowledge that.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Too late, you acknowledged it.
Do you say anything to the group?
Yeah. This is just like a fertilizer.
What?
It's like a fertilizer. So, but the pollen's not.
Okay.
Wait a second. When you're planting flowers, we plant a lot of flowers in our yard.
Yeah.
When we put the fertilizer in it, usually it's in the form of something we lay on top or something we implant so that the things that are growing within the dirt can grow better. Now, If
Are the
this is a
spores-
fertilizer in the pill and the only other ingredients are dye and water, what are we fertilizing?
Are the spores growing in the people? Oh, I sincerely hope not.
What's the case made of?
Your
The,
mom,
the
sorry.
capsule shape.
Yeah, it's just like plant that
Plant, yeah.
that
Plant matter.
dissolves upon
Yeah.
saliva.
Ingestion.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
And
mean,
we
I
did...
think that the way the ground turned to bog and then swallowed our ship wasn't natural.
So yeah, that
Intentional,
leads me to
intentional.
believe that there's something under the island as well, because one of
He
the
prays to the island.
Hmm?
On Saturday or Sunday, they have a event
The
where they
prayer.
like give prayer and like send their energy into the island.
yes.
Right.
What I was thinking is like when was his name Kyron mentioned the earthquakes
Mm.
happening. We just had one today as well. Maybe there's something going on under the island itself, where maybe he's producing all these probiotics. Or he's got a lab or something, or I don't know. there's
What about the
something under.
fires or the lightning?
I think
Can
I'm not
anyone
sure.
tell if the pills are magical?
I have no idea.
I get
Oh, Arcana?
a little bit of a
You just
detect
go.
magic.
Sensitive
Do I
Or detect
do I
magic.
smell the magic going? Yeah, you can use detect magic,
Yeah,
or you
yeah,
can give
just
it a good smell.
I got an 8.
An 8? Probably not magical.
Okay,
I have
okay.
no clue.
Yeah. Okay.
Crazy theory, but hear me out. So they send their energy into the island. Like it's like some weird sentient island or like druidy kind of stuff. I'm not quite sure. But so I think the mayor and the sentient island are like working together or something. Because like new person shows up, disaster strikes their house by natural causes. And then like they're terribly horribly injured afterwards, like broken legs or the Tabitha with her tail and stuff.
Here we have this magic medicine that will heal you.
Yes, because probiotics don't work like that, but they're calling it probiotics. So like, I don't know, it's like a way to get them in. Like they're injured, take this medicine,
Yeah.
and then just don't stop taking the medicine. And I don't know, don't look at it as fertilizer. What are they trying to grow?
They're weirdly hive-mindy, almost like mushrooms. All of the roots of mushrooms underground, they communicate with each other.
Mm-hmm.
What are mushrooms?
Fun, guys.
Yes, yes. Thank you for not answering the question at all.
Okay.
That was such a good one. Yes.
They're plant-like.
Okay.
They're not animals, they're a secret third thing.
Yeah.
The secret
But-
third option.
Parasitic. Some of them are parasitic.
Yes.
Okay.
So, my thoughts are, if this is kind of like the root system of a mushroom, let's say something is growing inside them, and they're taking this fertilizer or something to enable that growth. Could it be that they're like kind of under some weird mind control with a bunch of weird fungi?
Could be.
Or
I-
something.
What if their legs are getting fixed because of like weird roots that are controlling their legs?
Oh man.
I feel
Weird
like,
roots that like
I feel
control
like we
their
should
legs.
take a closer look at that cow.
The
So
dead
what?
cow at the ditch.
If we can
What we could
sneak
do
in.
Wait
Is-
until the feast is on, where everybody's in town.
If she's there.
Tabitha
Wait until she's well. If everyone is supposed to worship the island, she's certainly going to go to that, right?
But that's in a few days. We don't know what's going to happen to us in that time.
That's
And
true.
if the island's sentient, she just like points accusingly at a flower. If you're listening,
I'm gonna eat you, and not in the way you want.
As you point at the flower, I just immediate sprout.
Oh Jesus Christ!
I'm
Can
going
I-
to throw water on it.
Yeah, you throw water on it and just damp flower again.
Can I inflict wounds?
Yeah, go for it.
fuck you.
Yeah,
in
do I have to
particular.
roll to attack the flower?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah! What's your AC,
Oh,
motherfucker?
If you miss, it'll be the funniest thing ever.
20
Oh my
total.
God.
Yeah.
What? Are you kidding?
Like, what does Grammy's inflict wounds look like?
She like touches things and it just turns black.
Are you touching the black
Oh
one?
yeah, no,
necrotic.
it's gone. Like it just like immediately gets eviscerated
But
by
how
it.
gone is it?
You-
24.
You don't need to roll damage.
I wanted to know.
And as soon as
Other
you do
flowers.
that, 2 other flowers next to it just sprout eyes and are both
Oh.
looking at you all.
But the inflict wounds, did it affect any other flowers near it?
Just the
Hmm.
I'm throwing water on them as well.
Okay.
Like,
Damn
Every time you
flower.
do, another eye just
Oh, fuck. There's more eyes coming
I
out?
can't cast these. I've already cast the spell.
There's more eyes popping up.
Yeah.
How many? How many?
Every time you destroy one, another one appears.
Oh, so it's the same number?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same number.
Yeah.
So it's always a 2 or something.
Oh, here. So we don't have to eat any contaminated food. I know I don't really like sweet things, but like when I
No.
the berry bush yesterday, I don't know what it was, but
What?
I ate it and I felt full. Like I could barely even eat dinner.
What are you talking about?
I
The
think
berry bush that they grew.
the berry
Oh,
bush.
Right.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
berry bush.
Yeah, they're very good berries.
I guess it's the berry.
Yeah, but like I think I'm not quite sure, but like
What? Are you gonna eat the flower? What?
no. I could make more of the berries and we could eat those, so we don't have to eat for the next day. We don't have to worry
Oh,
about contaminated food.
That's fine. Yeah. That's a good plan.
Unless it contaminates the berries, but it probably won't. We should be fine. Hopefully.
How far away are we from the town?
You guys are like on the beach next to the town, so you aren't directly next to it. You're probably like 200 feet from the nearest building.
Are there any people?
I want to go back into town and talk to Serge.
Oh, here. Good berry cupcake. Good berry cupcake. Good berry cupcake. The ones I made yesterday.
Okay. Thanks.
Eat this, and you don't have to worry about eating contaminated food for the next 24 hours. Because you won't need to eat. I think. I hope. That's how that works.
If we need to see that cow and Tabitha doesn't leave, we could also go inside because she invited us in for tea. So like half of us actually appear and be like, "Hey, we're wondering if we could ask you some more questions. Can we sit down for this?" And the other half go for that cow.
Yeah,
So that's a future concern too.
Let's go find Serge.
I don't know why you're whispering so chat can't hear you.
I heard it loud and clear.
Listen.
I heard it loud and clear.
Whisper into the mic.
Yeah.
If the flowers can hear us, then we should whisper. We should say something other than what we're actually doing, so that way they don't know what we're doing.
It's vibing.
But we know the flowers can.
Is that
flower
flower
is-
from Cuphead?
flower-
Is just vibing when you're not in
It's
range?
just idle animation.
The
Yeah, I
flowers
don't know.
can see. We don't know if the flowers can hear.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't
Exactly.
sprouted
Exactly,
ear
that's why
or
we need
anything.
So you want to do some science?
Yeah.
A small little leaf just comes up off the flower when you say, "I don't know if it can hear."
Doing a thumbs up?
Yeah.
That does seem very concerned that we're concerned about it, though.
Okay. Why don't we go see the radicals as well?
Okay.
All
Just
right.
check up on them.
Well, you know,
We know-
a proper Conrad says hello kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Frankly, I feel like maybe, I don't know, this discussion's kind of made me think that we might be overreacting. I mean, it's a flower.
I hardly know her.
One of the flowers, just the one that have been giving you the thumbs up, is just
See, it's a really nice
no. It's
flower.
like trying to get your attention.
Oh, hi.
It like points into the forest, and you watch as like another flower in the direction it's pointing grows the eye and also begins pointing in that direction.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
The
we're gonna
ground
follow.
ate our ship when he tried to leave.
And now we're doing the opposite of that, so it's not going to eat us.
You walk for just a little bit, and the ship has like been pulled out of the ground. Like you guys can see some vines coming down from a tree that are literally yanking it out of the ground.
What the hell?
Very
Right.
polite of you.
Thank you.
Flower, are you letting us leave because we said that we're not concerned about you anymore?
Eyes just on.
Sleep.
Okay, is this the ship functioning, pilot? Can you go check?
Yeah, the ship functions as normal.
Checking on
Are
it.
the flowers underneath it?
Are there spores all over it?
No.
It wants to spread to other parts of the continent, like a super mega disease.
Yeah, Laura like kneels down and gets like eye to blossom with one of the flowers.
Yeah. It wasn't like an eye, and then the eye just like opens as it's looking at you.
Okay. We're getting some real
It
mixed
slowly
signals.
reaches out and pokes your face.
Rude.
Spore?
No, no spores.
Some mixed signals. You stole our ship, and now you're giving it back. You didn't.
Who did?
Was it someone in the town?
Are you the island? Trying to.
A Wimbleway. A Wimble.
All of a sudden, all of the flowers. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The
Like, you
flowers-
mean they could have been talking this entire time?
Is
They
it-
just chose to do
Is
sign
it someone
language?
underground that took our ship,
Or something? Jinx.
Can you tell us anything at all besides?
What you've
That-
already said.
Yeah.
Well, yes or no questions because the
Oh.
Are you choosing not to? Is it malicious? Against us?
Against you? Oh.
Hmm.
Do you want us to continue our investigation?
That kind of makes a motion like.
Is it
heart
a
A circle.
surge?
No,
Heart
it's a
circle?
hole.
No. I was like a heart shape. Oh no, not the flirty man.
And like another like flower sprouts up in front next to it, and it's doing like this to
Direction.
block the flower from your all's view.
Oh. Okay. They're blocking the
Okay.
hole.
S-
It's
The
yeah.
townspeople are trying to protect you from the commission.
No.
You're protecting the town
From
From
whatever.
what?
from death.
In what way? Or
Do
you're a
these-
bunch of flowers. Can
And-
you not sign out
wait.
words with each other?
Wait, you're
You
not.
just slowly see we didn't consider this.
Oh. Okay, that works.
Now that's cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So- And then all of them release spores, and you say, "See, we also can do this." As the spores like come together in the air.
Oh, that's fucking dope.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Who's controlling you?
How are you controlling yourselves? You can talk. You can spell out.
I know.
It's like imagination.
Yeah. Are
What are
you
you?
the island? Or
Are you connected to the island?
In a non-literal way,
You know, it's-
like in a spiritual way.
I don't know. Okay.
Hey, that's fair.
What is the threat that
To the
against the town, to the island, to the town that you're protecting us? You don't know.
You can't
You
say.
can't say. You don't know.
You
Don't know.
Can't say.
You can't say.
the sign language?
And then all of a sudden, oh wait, I forgot I could do that. There is no threat.
There is no threat.
So
Just-
how are you protecting it from death?
There is no threat.
Give an insight
fuck.
check.
Go for it.
Cool.
We're gonna
Because I
vibe
just
check-
remember
Oh,
last time
yeah,
that we did
insight.
this sort of thing.
Can I do it inside of
Yeah,
vibe
that?
go
checking
for it.
the
Anyone wants
flowers. Vibe
19.
checking the Flowers.
There is.
It doesn't appear to be lying.
It does appear to be
13.
lying.
Yeah, 13.
10?
Yeah.
You can't really tell.
Yeah.
It doesn't appear to be lying.
It's flowers.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There is
I
no
got 13.
threat. There is no.
There is no war
threat
in
Or
Boxing
Boxing
Say.
Say. Yeah. There is no threat in Happy Town.
Hmm.
Just pointing at your ship now, like,
Why are
It
you
wants
helping
us to
now?
leave now. It wants us to leave.
I'm sorry, we don't get paid if we just leave.
The
There ain't
mayor.
no rest for the wicked.
of this
you know.
town.
Money don't grow on trees. Unlike spores and flowers and
makes
leaves.
like a paper thing that looks like money.
Not quite, but I like your initiative.
So the mayor of
Yeah.
Happy Town is making these probiotics for the
Townsfolk.
townsfolk. Do you know what he's making it from? Or where he's
The urge to say Soylent Green is people.
Oh.
No. It doesn't answer.
doesn't answer.
Are you the same thing that stole our ship earlier? Okay. Just checking.
This one particular flower is sassy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, the same forest. Like all your flowers seem connected.
As you say that, every single flower gains an eye, and there are like hundreds around you, all
Ooh.
staring at you.
Spooky.
Okay, we've noticed the townsfolk are always watching us as well. There's always someone watching us. Is that your doing or someone else's?
You're doing someone. You can talk.
Yeah, but if it's easier to do this, then you're doing
You're doing
someone
someone
else's.
else's.
Not responding, just vibing.
They're vibing.
This entire time, there's been a certain musical track from a game, and I don't remember which one it is. And every time they don't want to respond, I just hear. Just ignoring the question completely.
The probiotics, they have fertilizer in them. Are you growing in people? Okay, just checking.
But that would have been so cool.
Okay.
No.
Like I would investigate that.
Interesting
Cool,
science.
Mm.
it would have been so creepy and haunting.
No thanks. Uh-uh.
Okay.
You guys just watch as the mayor just kind of like
I knew.
is strolling up.
Mm-hmm.
What do the
There's
eyes do?
The eyes are just still watching you.
Okay. And is he like smiling? Well, what's
Yeah, he's
his
smiling.
countenance? Yeah.
I'm just gonna look down at one of the flowers. Hi, Mr. Mayor.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought so.
Right.
Hi.
Is it really a bad thing that I'm also cognizant of these here plants?
Yeah.
Last I checked, I wasn't harming anyone.
Privacy?
Free will.
Well, to be fair, you all came to my town. Of course I'm going to keep you all under watch.
Well, the reason we came to your town is because of incidents that seem to be being covered up.
Not necessarily. They were just... What is the best word for this? Gosh, the language is so complex. The best word I'd have to say is reconsidered.
Yeah,
There was no need for commission involvement, and so commission involvement was deemed unnecessary.
right.
It's very convenient that, new people show up and then they get terribly injured in some sort of natural disaster, like a lightning strike, which has never really happened apparently on,
But that hasn't happened to every new person.
not every new person,
Nope.
such as.
I mean, we've had plenty of residents can attest to the fact that they've never once been injured.
Have they ever once wanted to leave?
I don't believe anyone has ever voiced such opinions.
I wonder if it's because they're under some kind of mind-controlling drug that stops them from voicing said opinions because they turn into a weird, creepy hive mind.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, to violate one's free will is wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
I would not attempt to do that.
Oh, I'm sure.
You don't sound too sure.
Really?
Ah,
I'm
yes.
so sorry. Was it in the voice?
I feel like you are mocking me.
Oh,
Can't
Why
believe
would you
Jermaine
feel
would
that
ever
way?
do that.
Malachite.
Are we being genuine? I tend to misrepresent sarcasm. It is a new concept to me.
Absolutely.
Are you really a halfling?
No.
What are you?
You can call me Tony.
Tony's
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni.
What are you doing here?
Or
Yes. I am short.
Some kind of plant hive mind or
Not necessarily.
What
is
are you
Tony
doing on
short
this
for?
island?
So
spirit of
cool.
the land?
No, I am no spirit.
What is doing?
Yeah, what is Tony short
Well,
for?
not in a traditional sense.
Right? That's why I was laughing.
Because I'm funny.
Well,
That's
yes.
the joke.
Yeah.
I guess so. Technically. Yeah, I guess I could be classified under that.
It's a
What,
plot.
sorry?
Avatar.
An
Of some-
avatar
Avatar.
of sorts.
What is your purpose here on this island?
To keep Happy Town happy?
With
With your pills?
drugs?
No. Have you all dissected the drugs? Because
Yeah.
if you were to take a look at it, you realize there's no mind-altering substances at all within them. It is a simple concoction of 3 ingredients, nutrients one needs to survive, dye, and water.
What sort of nutrients?
why'd you put dye in them if they're in a capsule?
That's for me to know.
Oh,
But regardless, the actual content
like
is
that.
completely harmless to organic life, and in fact actually encourages the growth of it, is my understanding.
The growth of the people who take them? Or
Yes. It encourages regulation and nutrients.
Alright, so how do you keep everyone happy?
That is simply something they choose to do. I cannot force individuals to be happy, as you all have seen.
Oh,
He means
Scarlet.
us.
oh, Scarlet. She inhaled the fucking spores.
Oh yeah.
I simply showed her what I
Yes.
could offer her, and apparently that was not something she wished to see. If you'd like, I can show you what I can offer you. I promise you, it has no permanent lasting effects at all.
I can
Genuine.
offer you my hoof up your ass.
I do have an ass in this form, yes. However, my real form does not actually have an ass. I regret to inform you that it would only be a superfluous hope up the ass.
Why this town specifically? Why do you want to keep this town happy?
Because it is Happy Town?
So if it changed its name,
There must be.
It may change its name, I do not know.
Do you think if you died, they'd all stop with the weird mind control?
They are not mind controlled.
I don't believe that.
That is your choice. However, I must.
Are you seeing us through their eyes?
Occasionally, I will borrow some of their eyes.
And how do you do
Mm.
that?
See.
how do you establish the connection?
Are you a parasite?
No,
Are you sure?
Why
Yes.
did Evie just smirk?
I'm not a parasite. A parasite is an organism that hosts itself within another organism in order to collect resources and overall detract from the original organism's point of life. Is that correct? Yes?
No, it's actually parasites take part of the host so that they can be moved around in some way, or in order to inhabit their body for one reason or another.
Well,
Every parasite is different.
I have never inhabited a host. I suppose your argument about mobility may be sound. However, regarding needing a host, I am in no way taking control of people's bodies.
Other than using
Just-
their eyes to watch us.
I understand now that perhaps the way I was viewing it and the way you were viewing it are perhaps very different. But yes, I do that, but I don't fully I do not believe that is fully taking control. I am never removing agency from the individual.
If it's your will that they watch us, it is not their will, in which case you're
I
taking
asked
away their
them.
free will.
I ask them.
I'm sure you do.
Ask them. What do you mean
Yes.
ask them?
And
I
if their
asked
mind
them.
is being inhibited by you, they have no choice but to say yes.
Their mind is not being inhibited by me.
I doubt that, sincerely.
Okay, well that is your choice. However, the hallucinogenic spores from my flowers have nothing to do with the probiotics. There's no hallucinogens or things that these people are under. I've simply shown them what they can be and given them the opportunity to be
How
that.
flammable are you?
Oh,
I can tell.
mildly.
Hmm.
Although I would really politely request that you don't set me on fire. Not that it would matter much anyways.
Noted.
Looks at the three of them for science. So your offer,
Oh,
What offer?
the properties of the spores,
Wait,
The-
what?
the seeing what you
Deepest
have to
desires.
offer.
Yes.
Yes.
It is a hallucinogen that connects the part of your brain that desires with the part of your brain that sees to create a temporary hallucination of which I can also auditorily influence. I cannot control what you see, but I can say things during what you see. It also renders the nervous system and the brain separate so that one may act during their hallucination without impacting.
have you
their
made this
physical
connection
state.
with Hurricane Sea-Doom?
No.
He's
I have
just a
not.
kid.
He is just a kid. He is a good child. And I would hate for him to be hurt.
So this connection hurts him?
No. In fact, it does quite the opposite. It prevents him from being hurt.
How?
That's for me to know.
Well, if you don't want me to try and set you on fire, I'd explain.
Yes, you can set me on fire. However, I would not recommend it.
Why?
How many people's deaths would you like to be on your hands?
How would they die?
Pretty simply, it is easier to say that one of my functions is keeping individuals alive.
Why?
And by killing me, you render me incapable of commencing that function.
By this, do you mean the healing?
That is a factor. Yes.
Why are they so dependent on you?
Other towns
When
they
would
weren't
perfectly
before.
without you.
Dependent is not something I'd like to use.
Well,
what it
that's
sounds
too
like.
bad, because if they would die by you not being here, they are dependent on
Well,
you.
everyone will die if I am not here.
Why?
I think he means like of natural causes in the end.
Exactly.
Well,
Here?
that's normal.
Yes. It is,
would
but it doesn't
anyone-
have to be.
Would anyone die
Yes, it does.
unnaturally
I
from
don't
you not being
understand
there?
why.
The balance of life and death is incredibly important. When you remove that balance, you risk overpopulation, like horrible sicknesses that can spread not just in the small town that you're occupying, but everyone surrounding them.
And pray tell, what would you do if I said I could eradicate this sickness and also grant individuals the time it would take to overcome these problems?
I would still say that overpopulism becomes a huge problem.
All right, that is fair. On a grand scale, you are correct. However, on such a small scale, it isn't an issue in this sense. It may become an issue in the future, but during that time, I'm confident that we have enough time to sort that out before it becomes an issue.
What gives you the right?
The right to what?
Play God.
I'm
Make
not playing.
these
Ba- you're basically making
To
these
make these
people
choices.
immortal.
That's hugely dangerous from anyone's
Yeah,
standpoint.
I suppose so.
So what gives you the right?
The right to do what?
To mess with their
To
lives
make
like
these
Okay, then my
choices.
question is, what gives you the right to tell me I'm wrong?
The natural order?
Okay, and you are going to use the natural order as an explanation of the way things have been and will always be, and yet you're unwilling to change? Because
Telling you that you are wrong is not the same as taking over someone's body.
I am not taking over anyone's body.
You are
you're-
at least utilizing their body for your
I
own
am
gains.
technically not.
What's the cost?
The cost of what?
These gifts you give.
Oh,
like
nothing.
The healing, the extended
mean-
life.
The weird praying part, what's that all about?
Oh, that is because
They worship
in
you.
an attempt to obscure my true nature, in essence, a religion was born surrounding my abilities, and as such, it is easier to continue operating under that pretense than it is to reveal to them my actual.
You formed a cult.
So you
Okay,
rely on a
accidentally,
con man.
accidentally.
Accidentally
to be
or
fair.
not, it's not intention, but outcome that is important in this situation.
That may be true. I
It is
I do
true, full
understand your
stop.
point when coming to that. However, my question is, these people are happy and you wish to take that away from them?
But are they happy or are they happy?
I don't understand the difference.
Are they happy because of their own choices or yours?
They're happy because of their own choices.
Would they still be happy in the same way in the same time if it weren't for you?
No,
if
but
you
that
were
manner,
completely
that,
removed right
if,
now.
if I removed you from your life, would everyone around you still be happy in the same way? That is the argument you are making. By removing an individual, you are asking me, if I did not exist, would the people still be happy? If I ask you the same thing, don't you think that's a bit unfair? Because the answer is very clearly going to be no.
If you, as the mayor, retired and went on a holiday, would the people still be as they are?
I don't know if be as they are is the correct thing, because people are always changing and growing. However, I would mostly say that, yes, fairly so. Things should continue as normal. I feel like you're asking me a specific
May I?
question that I do not understand.
Grammy actually pulls out the clip.
What influence are you having on making them happy?
Can
If
I
talk
do
about
you're
not
not-
directly influence any sensory region of the brain. I cannot influence that in the brain. Yes, the pollen of which these flowers is based off of does in fact connect regions of the brain that were previously not connected. However, I cannot influence that. That was just a side effect of what I can do. Admittedly, it was a fairly predatory design, but evolution doesn't really give us a choice in how we evolve.
Wait, so from what my understanding is that these people
Yep.
get these visions, these of their heart's desires
Yep.
from your spores.
Yes.
And then afterwards you come to them and offer them that life that they saw.
No.
That's
Not
what-
exactly. I do not like the spores personally because they were a design that I feel is fairly predatory, yet I cannot control. However, the nature of the spores is in fact to show what such things that I can offer an individual,
Right.
and then ask them if they'd like to
So you
partake.
ask them after they have the visions.
I mean, I can also ask them before.
That's pretty manipulative.
That sounds like coercion to me.
It is coercion.
And what way is it coercion?
Here, let me show you your biggest dream, the thing that you would like most in the world. Do you want that?
Yes.
That's
take these
coercion.
pills, yeah.
But if if I said that, is it not saying that, hey, I can offer you your dream life? If I can offer that, then
I mean, either way, it's coercion, really.
yeah. Either way, this sounds like a case of coercion. Your argument for what is coercion sounds to be loosely.
Would you
based on being
consider
told.
yourself a natural creature?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
It sounds like what your argument is coercion is anything where someone gets influenced to make a decision on any factor. Basically, your argument sounds that people should make a decision not based on any external factors. Just because I have shown someone what they want and I'm saying, hey, I know what
Through
part-
hallucinatory spores, by your words.
If I
Yeah.
gave someone a drug that gave them hallucinations and then I said, hey, would you like to do
No, of
something
course it's
fun?
not immediately afterwards.
Sure, right.
Okay, here's what the point is. I connect the two parts of their brain. I explain what manner I can tackle in this hallucination to identify what parts of it I can and cannot concretely give someone, and then I make an offer after the spores are out of their system.
What were you going to say?
Team huddle.
Alright, shoot.
Is this a
hear us
thing where
through the
you would like me not
flowers.
to listen in?
Yes.
Just for a minute. We're
Alright, and all of the
Figure it
flowers
out.
just turn away from you all.
Right.
just
Because
figuring
that's
out.
how hearing works.
I am a creature of my word.
So let's figure out if he is in fact a creature of his word. About, what the spores do and stuff, or
You want to sniff them?
You really want
for
to see these
science.
Oh, I really want to huff the spores.
We don't know what they do. And let's find out what they do.
Can I note something?
Yeah.
If
always
I'm
telling the
going to our case, they are offering it under the non-uniformity plus plan. This implies that they know that the natural creature or disaster is magical or otherwise not just a normal natural disaster.
Or it can be a natural, normal disaster.
Sure, it can, but there's no reason you'd go under the plus plan when you can do it under the normal plan.
Serge Cedium had the plan for when he's on the ocean.
Yes, but he's not the only one who filed for it.
Mm.
Point being, it could be the case that they filed for it and then were manipulated into not taking it.
Perhaps by
This
house
plan covers you like our natural non-uniformity plan, but also includes any work by natural creature and magically induced natural disaster, so keep yourself from all the forces of nature, including those being used against you to hurt you. It covers damage and loss from any natural disaster, both prompted and unprompted, and any being who has a strong connection to nature, such as a druid. Or like a weird plant creature that
Yeah.
walks around on two legs.
pretends to be a halfling.
Yeah.
Tony.
We would have gotten like another of the scanners, right?
You didn't get it.
No.
You
didn't
didn't
say
say I'm getting it.
specifically, yeah.
It's like,
Stand still real quick.
What color do you bleed, motherfucker?
Okay.
Do you have any better ideas for determining if he's telling the truth? Like, we can't just look at him and be like,
I believe he's telling the truth from his perspective.
from his perspective.
Yes, exactly. So, yes, what they're doing is being truthful.
Yes.
I understand that they have their own point of view. They don't understand the harm they're causing by doing it.
And he says it's not mind control, but like the whole taking over the eyes thing, what's to say you just can't take over another part?
Here's my concern. If they are as dependent on him as it sounds like they are, and we go back to the commission and say, hey, this is the situation, the thing they're going to do is they're going to come in here and kill him.
And
Everyone
Everyone
else
else.
with him.
He's dependent.
You're not Faye, right?
No.
Cool. Thanks.
that's all you need to say.
I would like to acknowledge something real quick.
Were you
Sorry.
listening in on us?
Oh, no, absolutely not. This is just something that's going on in the back of my head, you could say. I am not the one who draws problem with your all's presence here. That is another individual who appears to want to take more drastic action they have informed me of. So I recommend that you all leave before this becomes a more dangerous situation. And while that
Who?
may sound very much like a threat, it is not intended to
Tell me
be a
who.
threat.
who is it?
I would prefer not to spare this individual's identity.
Do you want
for
us to leave or
personal
not?
reasons. You can't tell me to regard privacy and then invade someone else.
I never said regard.
I mean, you were the
because-
one who spilled the beans in the first
No.
place.
Are they the ones that
What
pulled
position would you like me to be in here? I am trying to assist you all.
Is this individual the same one that pulled our ship under? earlier?
Yes. That was not me. That was an external force. And I've become made aware that this individual plans to continue courses of action such as this until you all are either dead or gone. And I would really prefer not for that
Is
to
this
happen.
individual a threat to Happy Town?
I would not say they
Are
are.
they part of Happy Town?
I cannot answer that.
Are they what is killing the cows, or that one?
Yeah, what happened to that cow? Or
The
was that
cows is an unfortunate mutation that I am currently working on.
Is that a risk with these people as well? Mutation?
No, not at all. The system under which that operates is completely different to the system under which the flowers operate.
So I'm guessing it was because the cows ate the flowers.
Yes,
Yeah.
and because of the fact that I have not complete control over my own genetic sequence, they developed a thing where they will attempt to grow within organic matter, which is very unpleasant.
Ah.
That is not what the probiotics are for, though. I understand how that may seem like it. I am really trying not to reveal too much of my hand here.
Why?
It is because secrets are the only way that I stay alive.
The more you reveal, the
That's
more
fair.
likely we are to dismiss the case and leave. If
This is
we
true.
deem that to be valid and viable.
Yes, but the more I tell you, the more likely it is that you'll understand how everything works and try and ruin it.
Why
Why
would
would
we
we
try
ruin
and
it
ruin it if
if
you are
we-
truly as non-aggressive as you claim?
Because I understand that my ideas differ from your own. You do what you think is right because you think it is right to do so. I do what I think is right because it is right to do so. You do not like what I do because you consider it not right, and therefore you must destroy what I do because it is not right. That is the order of the world. Those who view themselves as right and those who view things as not right clash. And either way, someone gets hurt over that because either the not right team destroys what was supposedly not right, or the right repel the not right and they are unhappy about it. I'm trying to simply end this as swiftly as possible without anyone getting hurt.
Quite unfortunately, you've put us in a position where we think, at the moment, at the most, that you're not right. And by not explaining, you're only making it worse.
No, because I understand that due to your nature, you will never conceive of what I do as right, and I've already gauged that. My core ideal is to extend one's lifespan and prevent death. You have already stated that you view that as unnatural and incorrect, and therefore, no matter how long I reason with you, there is no conceivable way that our two minds will be able to come up with a compromise that mutually benefits both of us on the terms.
Do you aim for immortality for the people of Happy Town?
Pardon.
Do you aim for immortality for the people of Happy Town?
In a way, I suppose you could say that is correct.
Like a lobster or like a god? Can they still die from sickness? Can they
Old
still
age?
die from natural causes?
Old age?
Can they still die from predation?
The individuals of Happy Town do not need to fear death. That was the primary objective.
Why would you fear death? Shut up!
Many individuals do not like the idea of the end of life, which is prepared for. The only way an individual in Happy Town may die is if they choose to.
Right.
I have not removed that choice from them because that would be cruel and inhumane. Immortality is a curse that I am very well aware of, and I do not
Certainly.
wish to inflict it upon others. An extension of a lifespan on other to seemingly unnatural regards, such as one may live for millennia, on the other hand, I believe as giving individuals more time to do what they can do well.
What you need to understand is that while we do believe this to be kind of gross and wrong, especially myself, it is just the way I am. If you were to tell me what's going on here, I wouldn't have to tell the people who would come here and assuredly kill you and everyone else here.
Well, then I'd simply make the same argument with them, and if they choose to kill me, that is their choice.
But I'd rather
However-
they didn't.
Yes, no, that is fair. I'd really personally prefer that they didn't. However, I've found that most emotional tactics seem to work well, such as how many orphans are you willing to make today?
That doesn't work with the commission.
Ah, that is unfortunate. However, At the end of the day, I do believe firmly that what I am offering them is of much higher regard than to... You all may seem that you all appear to think you know what's going on, but in actuality, the reason I'm keeping things is because you don't. And therefore, at this time, me being more knowledgeable is working to my advantage. And as such, I believe it in my best interest to continue acting in this manner, because I feel like with this conversation, we've established that once you learn things, and as you acquire more knowledge and concern, you're more than willing to engage me in them.
Is there any way that you could be forced to make this immortality?
What do you mean?
As in, if we went back to the Commission and told them what's happened here and what is happening here,
Would I be
and
able to
they
replicate
think-
such an effect on a grander scale? No, that is why I am limited. That is why I do not perceive myself as a grand threat, because while I understand and acknowledge your thing on wide-scale removal of death, however, I also understand that the capacity at which I operate is very much smaller than that, and therefore I am very much willing to tackle those thoughts and ideas once it comes around to the point where we have to start acknowledging that that is a potential problem. However, a population of 237 individuals, all with extended lifespans and certain abilities, all appear to be regulated to me to the point that that is not one of my
What do you mean
highest
certain
concerns.
abilities? Are you?
reveal something.
Yeah.
Certain
Oopsie.
abilities that you
I
all
should
have
not have said
probably
that. I
witnessed,
should not have
such
said
as
that.
the ability to recover from broken legs or a
Mhm.
broken tail.
There's more.
There is. There is much more. All I'm saying is, imagine a world where a child doesn't have to fear of getting hurt or killed while playing. Would
You
that-
create the boy in a bubble.
I'm not familiar with that phrase, sorry.
Essentially, you create someone who is less able to deal with real world issues on a grander scale in their own minds. They don't have to fear death and they don't have to fear injury, and you raise that child and they're more likely to have a complex that isn't particularly healthy.
It's like how animals at a zoo can't always be released back into the wild because they've learnt to be too dependent on humanoids who have looked after them and cared for them.
If someone like Harry were to decide on his own that he would like to leave and then left, he would be less prepared to enter the world.
That is fair, and I suppose that is completely reasonable. However, with an individual such as Harry, he has experienced life inside and outside of my effect, and understands that existing within Happy Town is a very special case. It is not one that applies to the rest of the world.
Sure,
That
but
doesn't
he's
mean that
4
he's
years old.
experienced.
As he grows, that brain development will change.
I suppose that is a good point. However, how would you combat this?
By not doing what you're doing.
Okay, so you say you'd rather let people die to prevent one little boy from getting hurt in the real
One?
world?
Are there not more children in Happy Town?
There are, but we're specifically talking about the instance of Harry here.
Sure, but everybody dies, and that's not a bad thing.
No, it's not.
It makes
inherently
life
a bad-
meaningful.
Yes, but I'm simply offering them more life.
Well, so you seem to miss my point earlier. I mean, if the top people at the Commission heard about what you can do and came here and took you back to the Commission so that you could work it on a few specific
They would
people,
very
would
quickly
that work?
understand. No, they would very quickly understand that that's not quite how this works.
If an individual from Happy Town were to leave, would they still inherit these abilities that
No.
you've given them?
My abilities only operate within the bounds of Happy Town.
Hmm.
So
That
they're
is-
never allowed to leave.
Wherever you see my flowers along the ground is the extent of my abilities. I cannot extend individuals' lifespans beyond that point. Now, I have the ability to preserve people upon moments of their death to essentially make it so that they're alive, but if they were ever to be removed from my care, they would die instantly. There are several people in this village who are under that effect right now, where on the moments of their death, they came to me and I presented them with a longer lifespan. The same would go for them. Unfortunately, those individuals cannot leave the village at the time being. However, as you can see, the flowers do begin to spread.
So your influence is growing larger. Your area of influence grows.
It takes much longer at a larger scale because I have to expend more focus. However, yes, my area of influence has in fact grown larger.
I've heard you out.
Mhm.
And I understand your point of view.
Okay.
If we leave now, we have to tell the commission all of this.
That is...
Unfortunate for this town.
Personally, I would argue it's irrelevant due to the fact you have investigated the cases. They have all come back as they have chosen not to engage with the commission, as they have chosen to instead rely on the support of the town, and therefore there is so much more information that needs to be divulged, as this is not, well, it is mildly related to the case, I suppose, as I am one of the direct reasons that they are able to recover so quickly from such incidents. However, I do believe firmly that it may be left out of the report.
Yeah, well, between you and me, we've already done a leaving things out of the report thing, and we were investigated by
So
a
you're
bunch
choosing
of
to
dicks.
put me in the report?
No, what I'm saying is we were investigated by a bunch of pricks who,
Had
no,
our-
you wouldn't wish it on your worst enemy.
Okay,
we had
that
our
is fair.
entire job security
However,
threatened.
Yes, no, that is completely
And when
fair.
my job security is threatened, my life is.
Ah,
Yeah.
I can solve that.
No.
Sorry. It simply was a proposal. I understand that may have been a little bit insensitive. I do truly apologize for that. I understand that was most likely not appreciated, and I am sorry. That was more of a
Knee-jerk reaction?
I suppose I don't really have needs, so
I would advise that you do not continue saying such things, lest I have a knee-jerk reaction to myself.
no, that is completely fair. I am aware of how temperamental people are,
Yes.
as I've demonstrated.
My point being, because we've already done this, we are kind of under watch, I guess.
So
And hiding things like this could have us pretty poorly looked on.
okay.
And they will go after you.
But then, pray tell, what are you hiding? Because my existence doesn't hold much relevance to the case. Can
That
you
there's a
not just-
weird, creepy cult of people who are... Someone's creating immortality for a bunch of people without commission permission, which has its own issues, in my opinion. Look, I'm not the commission's biggest defender.
So you need me to get commission permission to continue what I'm doing, and that will absolve you?
I would say that if you were to speak with the commission about what is happening here yourself, I wouldn't have any control over what happens here.
Oh, brilliant. I shall make the preparations. Turns around and begins walking back into town.
Quick
Actually,
question.
no, he's not going to do that. His body just decomposes
Oh,
into the
never
ground.
mind.
But you say quick question, all the flowers look at you.
Oh, right, yeah, you can do that. Are all the disasters natural?
No response.
Purely just the weather?
Just saying! Our ship got swallowed! That wasn't a natural disaster!
No. And there's that other entity, something.
Yeah.
Tree
I think
falling.
we're in over our heads.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's leave while we can. Where's Scarlet?
That sounds like her problem.
How... No! Last time we were trying to leave, our ship got swallowed.
We're still
And now
next
we're
door,
being
right?
permitted
Yeah.
to leave.
We're being encouraged to leave.
Okay.
But I swear to God, if you don't let us leave, I'm going to burn this entire village to the fucking ground. Do you understand?
They're not the one that swallowed our ship.
Yeah, well, if they can't control it, I'll have to kill it myself. Stage whisper.
Yeah.
I am.
I
I'm
think I
literally
can make
leaning
a-
into the microphone.
Like to the flowers. If your area of influence grows larger, does the other individual's area of influence grows larger as well?
Alright.
The flower can shake its.
It goes from "Ooh" to
Grimmy doesn't like this place not one fucking bit.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
fair fucking enough. Both places were meant to unsettle bitches.
Why didn't we go for the other job?
This is fucked
Would
up.
have been more
Happy
problems
found
in
my
other
ass.
Yeah!
Let's go talk to Joe.
Tagastra would have had other problems in other directions about, like, keeping our mouths shut about stuff we find and having to actually destroy the tech and not steal it and take it home with us.
I would
Do
never
you want to
that.
sniff the flowers real quick?
Artificer?
I would never do that. Happy St.
Happy
Happy flower crow.
Patrick's. Okay.
Do you want to sniff the flower?
Flowers real quick.
It was for science. being proposed.
Yeah.
We have
Flower petal with like powder on it. Like it's like scraped some off onto a leaf.
Look. We have no other way of knowing if he's telling the truth.
Do what you want.
Oh wait, no, I'm the pilot. You need me
Yes.
No.
Well,
to get us out of here.
You either sniff it or you don't.
We can figure out how to fly this thing. I was paying attention.
How temporary are the
I can work
effects?
it out.
How long
Shouldn't
are
be
the
too hard.
effects?
We can work together on this one.
yeah.
Very short.
Thank
Getting
you.
on
It
the
goes
ship.
in,
Yeah.
it goes in the brain, and then it comes out, and there are no lasting.
I'm gonna
physical
start looking at the
Alright.
manual, the pilot
Okay,
manual.
okay.
I'm gonna read the pilot manual.
Here. Look at
Having
notebook.
absolutely
Take notes on my
nothing to
behavior.
do.
Yeah.
Anything
This
seems off.
basically fucking
Yeah.
necromancy ass
Yeah.
town. Like, no thank you.
I have actual notes in there. Secrets.
Yeah. Reading the pilot manual.
Sniff the flower.
Huh?
Are you gonna sniff the flower?
Sure.
Okay, I need everyone else to leave.
Oh shit!
Okay.
What, you thought you were gonna get a public review
Yeah.
of the deepest, darkest inner working?
Maybe.
Well, we
I mean, do you want them to? Because
Sure, because they're taking notes on like behavior and stuff, and she seems weird. If they seem weird about this
Oh,
stuff.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
We're staying.
Sure. Yeah, you just like once again
open
kind of
to,
inhale,
let me see if it's
and then
empty
you
page at
kind
the
of
back.
like get set down. And
Yeah, if you want to actually take notes, this and page it back.
I'm gonna take such shit notes.
Oh, you should see my handwriting with the other ones. It's just like.
No, I mean like shit in terms of
God, why
quality.
is this so long? There we go. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
That's
I
why.
put in the header for a reason.
So your brain just kind of clouds out, and then once again you just find yourself
Yeah, well, his face in the real world goes blank.
yeah, and you just kind of see yourself standing on the beach with the figure of the mayor by your side, and he just turns to you and says, I don't think I can offer what you truly desire to you. You wish to undo the past, and there is no physical way to do that. There is no way to change what has been done. There is no way to change the lives that have been lost. They are gone, and you need to make peace with that, unfortunately. I can sustain people. I cannot bring them back.
Good.
But
Yes.
the one thing that I can always offer an individual is time. Unlimited time. The time to solve any equation, the time to solve any problem, the time to even attempt to bring anyone back. I can give time
Time to study, to learn,
to learn, to improve, to build a life for yourself, to perhaps study magic like you'd always wanted to do in its fullest capacity. And look, even your physical form changes, and they shift your physical form. Now you're a little bit taller, you've got different hair, you're a little bit buffer.
Mom! Oh my god!
That 8 turns into a 17.
Yeah. Wait, you
And-
can do that too?
Oh, I can
Welcome,
change
Raiders.
physical appearances. Easy as pie.
So, to like everyone here, you gave them their ideal body.
Yes, I can do that, and I did offer that to them.
Oh.
With the ability to change it as they wish.
Gender fluid dream. Sorry.
Chapters. Yay. Alright, let's put that on the notes. Oh. Well, as you said,
There is one other thing I can offer,
one
and
other.
that is not something that I can offer in terms of abilities. It is a simple piece of knowledge that I can offer you. And all the time in the world to figure out what you want to do with it.
Do I have to?
I may give you this piece of knowledge should you so ask, but I do not know if it will be the most easy thing to process. The last individual who I had a conversation with this did not take too kindly to what I had to say. It is your choice. I would never remove your choice. But I'm saying you could live long enough to make sure no one ever has to die from a silly cause again. No one ever has to be hurt or lose a family member or become an orphan because of your efforts. I'm saying that is what you can do. You may also squander your time. It is ultimately yours.
Time. Yes.
But time is the main thing I can offer you.
Time. going
Peace.
forward.
Tranquility, but you want to change the past, and there is no way, no matter how hard I try, that I can do that.
Okay.
Maybe you can one day, but that is not something I'm going to pretend like I may be able to get done.
Just you are the moving forwards.
I
would
suppose you could say that, yes.
That knowledge you offer, is it? What's the catch? Surely you're not.
There is
gonna,
no catch. It is simply 3 words.
You're not gonna just give it away for free.
No, I have no need to, because regardless, it is knowledge is meant to be shared, is it not?
No, that is true.
It is something that I individually know due to my position, and not something that would be common knowledge, and will prove advantageous to you. Were I to hold this knowledge over your head, that would be coercion, would it not?
Yes, it would.
Oh, I don't have my notebook here. I don't have my definitions, but yes.
Yeah.
Nerd.
What is that position you have? That's way to gain this knowledge that just is not common. What is it that you have? What do you know?
You wish to know what it is? Because it is difficult to explain how I am aware. I have come into contact with an individual who gave me many interesting pieces of knowledge, and only one of them actually applies to you.
Those 3 words.
Yes.
What are they?
Barmax is alive.
Who told you? Scarlet? No, surely not.
Scarlet would not tell me something. Scarlet is not aware of that.
No.
That is something that I and I alone know through a method that I don't feel comfortable disclosing to you as someone who is potentially going to destroy me. I understand that I have admittedly put a great burden on you with this knowledge, as I cannot explain how it has come by me. And it's only...
Look, Grimmy's not here. I don't have to write it.
Grimmy ain't here, motherfucker!
I don't have to say...
Yeah.
I don't have to go along with what she's saying. I don't agree with everything you're doing, but I think your goals are in the right place.
I
Your
appreciate
intentions are in the right place.
Good intentions pave the way to hell.
that.
And in some way I can understand it. So, I mean, I wrote the last report, so I don't think it's my turn to write the report for a while. But
That is fair. I am not a violent entity. I have never been a violent entity. The one that I know, however,
the other one.
the other is in fact a very violent entity who would quicker drag you down kicking and screaming than to simply greet you. He is a formidable foe. I do not believe that it would be in your best interest to try and engage him, for as much as I preserve life, he clings to it so dearly. He clings with everything he has, and he refuses to accept.
That he may die. That he should.
Yes. What I granted him, admittedly in a spit of what I could never have imagined to have turned out this way, was something he is willing to destroy as many people as it takes to protect it.
Did you grant him knowledge
No.
or the life that you offered to?
I granted him neither. The one thing I granted him was a face. The face of a man and not a monster. And with that, the hallucination ends as you kind of like jolt back into the waking world. You guys just saw Lorelai just lying down on the ground, eyes glazed over for like a good 15 seconds, and then
Am I a man? Or am I a monster? Am I a monster?
He's only about to say something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great notes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jargon's kind of side-eyeing Lorelai as soon as she wakes up. Still have the pilot manual in
Yeah.
her room. But like keeping a cautious eye to see if she's like.
I'm fine.
That's what they would say. Like,
That's what a shroom person would say.
He can't offer me what I want.
Right.
Right.
Oh god, I forgot to be real.
Okay.
He can't offer me what I want, is the thing. He's all about moving forward in time, not changing things that have already happened. So,
Right.
yeah. Prolonging the time you have here is supposed to be going back and fixing things.
So, immortality. And all that stuff.
Immortality. Conditional. You can end it when you want. He said that.
Yeah.
The other being. The other entity.
Still be real.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that's a photo.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's a photo.
Show it to the camera.
There you go, camera. That's all for
Oh
you.
my god, it's so horrible. You can't even make it out.
The blur.
If you can't see it, it's your problem.
Yeah.
Follow me on Be Real. Don't. Sorry, continue, please.
Yeah.
The other entity, not clarify too much on, which,
Right.
but that it was, the friendly plant entity here, the one with the flowers,
The
said
mayor.
that it gave the mayor. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a good way of putting it. Yes, the mayor. He said that it gave that other entity a face. He didn't give it life. He didn't give it abilities. Just a face.
A face.
So it's probably one of the people here, or acting as one of the people here.
Okay.
It was previously a monster.
He gave a face to a monster.
Yes. I'm not sure.
Why?
Just offering it something. I don't know. But it's apparently stuck around, and the
Is it-
mayor regrets this, or something like that. Oh, why is this explaining so difficult?
Almost like you're just coming off on a hallucination.
I'm surprised you can string together sentences right now.
Okay. So, is this other like a major threat to not just Happy
I
Town,
don't
but
think
like
The
something that we need to take care of?
other turn to a flower. Do you want us to deal with the other? Like, remove from Happy Town, kill it, whatever. Is it a problem
Hang
for
on.
you?
Doesn't want death.
Don't want it killed.
Would it help if we helped it accept death? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Well, then it's stupid.
Is it someone we've met?
Someone with what?
Someone we've met.
You just kind of watch as the flowers form. It can never accept death through no fault of its own.
So it's just a leaf.
And you said earlier that it's not a danger to the town, to the people. Or
It
that
will
you're-
not hurt anything unprovoked. It simply wishes to maintain the order.
But it would hurt us. Mostly unprovoked.
You are threatening its safety, its order.
Did it cause the tree to fall on Surge's house?
Dice roll.
Full disclosure, that was me, gang. Sorry.
And
Wow.
the
That-
earthquake?
Wasn't me.
The lightning strike?
Wasn't me.
Was it him? The other?
No.
just
The other is recent.
How recent?
Is it Surge Seedon?
Couple months? Is it
2
fucking...
months?
Is it fucking... What's its name?
Surge Seedon?
No, it's Kid!
His kid?
Hurricane! That's it. Hurricane Sea-Doom.
Or Dolomite even? I don't know.
That's
That's your-
That's
that's
Surge. That's
Oh,
Surge.
sorry.
Yeah, the
That is
same.
good, yeah.
You described it as terribly violent, that it would rather just attack than greet you. That you can understand why there's not still with a lot of trust in it.
Oh god, it's my strength. Oh god.
It's not me. Question mark, question mark, question mark.
All right, so this other
Lorelai walks to a nearby
is
tree, starts
recent.
banging your head
You
against
say
it.
it's recent. And it cling. Oh no, he doesn't actually know that because that was your dream. Never mind. Never mind.
Albert.
I can see it.
Honestly, yeah.
Extremely violent.
Couldn't say hello.
Yeah.
Checks out.
Okay.
Can the entity leave the town, or does it just like to stay here? Just out of curiosity.
Would leaving remove its face?
So if we goaded it out,
Mm.
it
Beyond.
wouldn't be immortal anymore.
You just after you say if we go to it out, it already is.
Doesn't like that we're here.
Like out of town, away from you.
It is outside of my influence.
Oh, that's why we got the ship back. Because it's not holding it down.
Where is it?
I cannot say.
Where did it go?
What direction? Did it follow Scarlet?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
That would be unfortunate. That would be really unfortunate. A really good storytelling. If
Yeah.
This malicious entity followed Scarlet. I cannot say. I don't know. To be sure. I'm not being a dick.
Okay. You're very eloquent with the pollen and the words. Like,
Yeah, I try.
Not even a direction from from when it was still on your soil.
That was a solid pump. No rolling.
It just points in a direction.
Was it the
that-
direction Scarlet was going?
Kind of. Like, see, you guys are like fairly like halfway through town, and it's pointing towards the beach, but also the forest between the town and the beach.
Mhm.
If that makes sense. Which is where Scarlet currently is.
No thoughts, he didn't do that way.
All right. Do we want to take the ship?
I
and
said it
go
was
that
her
way,
problem,
or
but I didn't know she was
run?
in any kind of danger at that time, and now I'm going that way.
Ship probably.
Ship?
Though that gives us another target, but it also means that we have the ship in case
And we
things
get
go
there
wrong and we
faster.
need to run away. Yep.
And we get there faster. So, are you good to pilot?
does the ship have guns?
No.
No.
It's just a drop
Just
off
a
ship.
transport
Yeah,
ship.
transport ship. Are you good? Are you good to pilot?
Yes.
All
yes.
right.
One little thing.
What?
Kneels down, looks at Flower. Same goals. Want to keep people safe. Malicious entity.
That you kneeling down next to it once again pats your face. no, not slap, just a gentle little tap tap.
Little
Does
tap,
not
tap,
slap
it
it
is
away this
before you-
time and like begrudgingly taps on one of the leaves instead.
I'm
Alright.
already buckled in the ship.
Yeah.
Let's move, bitch!
Yeah, go!
I'm gonna stand by the back, like
Okay.
holding on to something.
Mm-hmm.
So you all take
Pilot
off.
time.
As you guys kind of fly up, you do see quite a lot of leveled forest.
Just like a line.
I'm pretty sure that's probably going to cause a landslide when there's next a rainstorm, but
Uh-oh.
that's not a problem. You do notice a lone figure on the beach as the day is beginning to darken.
Recognizable?
You guys are like fucking in the air. You're gonna have to land to figure out who this bitch is.
Does the line
Don't call
trace
her
back to the beach?
bitch.
Destruction?
dare
So
you.
it has an end, but you can't see anyone in the trail of destruction.
Probably shouldn't like continue. She probably
See
just, like,
someone
get up
on
and
the
then walk
beach.
over.
Yeah. So we can lower down and see
Yeah,
who it
Forest
is.
line? Tree line?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tree line.
You guys land on the tree line. The beach is about 50 feet long.
Yeah.
As you look, you do see the back of a familiar man. It is Serge, sitting on the beach by himself. And as you all land, he kind of stands up. You all hear it's suddenly gotten quite a bit windier. And you just hear, "Are you going to not stop until you destroy whatever is in this town?"
Whatever's causing harm. Or could cause harm.
And how are you to determine whether or not it causes harm?
Well, here's an example. Pulling people's ships under the mud.
That was not its fault.
It's.
It
Oh no.
It's not you.
Is it your son?
No.
Damn it. I really wanted to say called it.
My son has nothing to do with this.
I'm sorry.
Hey man, we just work here.
Let me be clear about that anyone who lays a single finger on my boy, well,
You bring
let's
it.
just say they won't have that finger.
So what is?
What is it?
Yeah, what is it?
Last I heard, there's an individual in town who happens to be, unfortunately, cursed to be the captain of the Mosrenak. And in case you are not aware of what that is, the ship that crawls from the depth to drown the living and bring them down to the seafloor. It is a terrifying vessel that I myself have witnessed once and only once, and is never something I wish to repeat again. Individuals of the Fathomless Legion, as they're so called, tend to have a very strong affinity towards water. They have the ability to drown things. And it was since you described your ship as being pulled under, it is most likely that was the individual who did that.
And you know the identity of this individual.
I may.
Would you tell us?
I would, most likely, if I knew.
If the captain of that ship, of that fleet, is just trapped here in this town, then surely the rest of the fleet's gonna take issue with that.
They will. But they can't touch him on the land They can't touch him on the land.
So just the waters around here, are they just lying in wait for him to slip up?
No. The Mosrenak is. When it is called for, it will come. And it will level this town to get its captain back if that's what it requires.
So surely giving the captain back is better for the town.
It may be, but the captain most likely is selfish.
So who is the
Doesn't wanna
captain?
leave.
Once again, if I knew, I would probably say, wouldn't I?
Do you know how we might find out? Apparently it's outside of the reach of Happy Town currently. Have you seen anyone from town leave?
Not that I can think of, no.
That's unfortunate.
Hmm.
Where's your son?
At home,
Alone?
asleep. Yes.
Ew. Sorry. Wow. That was very reactionary. My apologies, but he's 4?
I trust him.
Okay, it's not him though. Like, children are still children. He
That is
fell over
true.
into a bucket.
However, I suppose I guess the best way to do this. And he turns around. And you can see like half of his face is just missing. And like instead of bone, there's just squelching water under his skin. As like bits of his flesh have been nibbled on by fish. As Grimmy, I think take a couple few steps forward. Undead creature right there. As he's like, perhaps I didn't want to show him this. However, I can't deal with people when I'm not like this. So I suppose, well, I have to come out of my shell, as they say. And he whips his arm off. And you all just watch as he pulls a, like, skeletal part of his arm made out of water out of it that is connected to his hand, like his hand.
Mm-hmm.
See, people don't know about the Fathomless is the ability to control water, as they say. It's quite an interesting and powerful one, especially when it comes to drowning people. And don't worry, Malachite.
Can I
you're on
insight
the
check?
list.
Fuck! No!
A Triton may not be easy to drown, but trust me, from personal experience, we still drown.
Try me.
Okay, give me a dexterity save.
I probably shouldn't have done him.
With disadvantage, because he's pissed off. Fuck you. You're taunting him.
But no, wait. 3.
3. You all watch as he plunges his arm into the sand, and it erupts out of the sand in front of you, Malachite, and just grabs your mouth. You can't breathe because there's no water for you to breathe around as you begin choking as he has you grappled in place from this range.
Quick question.
What?
The grappler gets grappled.
You little shit. Fuck you.
I mean, you can't move. And
No.
and you can't really attack his water limb.
Can I exhale?
Um,
Can I breathe out?
no.
Not at all?
Like, if you breathe out, water's just gonna enter your lung.
Cool. I'm still gonna do it.
You do
Because
realize
I'd
if
like
you
to
freeze the
rage.
water, you will start actually
I can
choking.
just break the ice then. Hopefully.
A thick ice.
Yeah, no, this is not like... This is like your entire mouth is surrounded. You, like... You would get...
Okay.
You could do it, but it would seriously hurt you.
But I'm currently choking.
Yeah. But he's not going to actually keep... As he just sucks his arm back down and onto him. Have your knee.
Might I do a thing?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to pray to Acreus for dead protection, which
Mm.
means that anyone of a CR equal to or lower than my proficiency cannot harm me unless I harm them myself.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
So 4.
Cool. That's fair.
Cool.
Your proficiency bonus is 2.
My fucking proficiency, dumbass! 2.
Okay.
So if they have CR2 or
Yeah.
lower, they can't
I
hold
don't
to
think we
me.
need CR2 and lower. But if
No.
you call the minions,
I mean, you can
Yeah.
try what you'd like. However, also water with its very interesting properties.
I'm mildly, like, just coughing out a lung.
Yeah, just
Mm.
yeah. Would anyone like to just make a quick little physical strike at me, just to actually let me just demonstrate? And he like punches himself, and the part of his face that's still in line just erupts off him, and then back onto
Oh.
it.
Right.
Yes, water happens to be quite malleable, allowing the flesh that sits upon it to be relatively unharmed. So, the question is, how do we proceed from here? Because either you all fuck off and leave us alone, and I get to continue my wonderful life with my son, who doesn't have to see his father as a monster from the depths of hell, or we fight. Maybe you all win, but if so, congrats, you've made an orphan, and I hope you can live with yourself after that. And if I win, I go back to my life. So,
But the what's the
ship.
ship's name? What's
the
ship?
Modrenak?
The
Modrenak.
Modrenak.
Oh yeah, I
forever-
could call it. I mean, I would be bound to a life of servitude on it and never get to see my son again. So you can see why I'm very hesitant.
and you can't.
But it won't let me die.
Oh.
I don't stay dead.
I mean, you do if
The
I
sea-
cast undeath protection on you after you die.
The sea may be where all of the dead lay their bones to rest, but they never said anything about bringing the flesh back. And that's the existence I live. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with getting to see my son grow up and then having to be condemned to live upon the ship of the damned for the rest of my days. But god damn it, I'm not going to let anyone stop me from watching him grow up.
If
Sorry, someone said my group would have been trying to seduce the fathomless at this point. Hey, Serge, you're looking awful wet over there.
That's not the only flesh I want to see. Pun.
Sorry, inspiration. Thank you.
Yeah, give me
Just a
it.
pun.
Pun.
Alex dying in
Oh god, Malachite's still in the Guantanamo Bay. Oh no.
So your water limb in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
pass it over.
I hope that's not the only thing that's malleable.
I like to think that the two of you are just having a pun off in the background.
No, because she is staring horrified
Yeah, no,
at this fucking undead
Fucking
creature.
yeah.
She's never actually seen an undead creature before.
Aw.
And this is even worse, because it's a fucked up kind of undead.
Yeah.
And turn undead isn't the same at this.
When Harry grows up and you have to go back to the ship, you don't want to.
No, I don't want to, but the will of the fathomless is not one that I, a single individual, can contend against.
Cleric of the God of Death might help.
Fucking weak! As Scarlet strolls out of the forest, she hears like, oh, I can't contend against this. She's like, fucking weak. Oh, we're back. We're so fucking back.
Scarlet.
Yeah, tone it down. Oh, was that toned off?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like. Sorry, I'm like very much on adrenaline high right now. So like, we're not fighting. Okay. Sorry.
Negotiating.
I'm gonna just sit down on the ground and leave you all to it. If you need me, I'll be right here.
Right.
That actually worked. Well, I thought he was gonna charge it anyways.
Sidle like onto the other side of Grimmy, so I'm between her and Scarlet.
Grimmy,
Hmm.
you and I, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, when, done with the whole raising Harry thing,
What?
and you don't want to go back to the ship.
Hmm.
Could help make sure you don't go back to the ship
That is true. I could do that.
by just not having to, just passing on, not dealing with the
I
ship
could
and the horrors of
technically
that.
do that now, but I don't want to see Harry suffer.
Oh shit! Really?
Yes.
Damn! I really thought we were gonna have like an intense fight here.
I mean, we still can.
No,
If it weren't for Harry,
no, that's very fair. No, I do
Yeah.
understand, and I don't like leveraging him as my sort of card.
and yet you are.
I'm sorry, would you like to spend all of eternity on a ship that you can never leave that's sole goal is to punish people?
You wouldn't have to.
We're trying to offer you another way out.
No, what I'm simply saying is you can understand my hesitance to abandon Harry when this is what I have to do. It is a
Not yet,
combination.
Baz.
Do you need a hug?
I would not recommend that
Why?
because I feel like several people would be concerned at this point if you approached me.
I'd have to burn something. I don't know what, but I'd have to burn something.
Ah, that is fair.
No.
Johnny just thinks back to the time that he
Crow
was
just
flirting
like
with you.
have the torch next to you, like, hey, work, bestie, I got you.
Look, Crow,
Yeah.
you're thebomb.com, but now's not the time.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what .com means.
Well, like, need help killing him? Like, keeping him dead?
No, I can do that with undeath protection.
Wow.
Just
As long as I have 10
No.
minutes and he's dead, I can do that.
Yeah, well, as long as you drag his body onto the thingy, then probably the contract would be revoked.
not doing that now.
Not my proudest moment, to be fair.
Wait, what do you mean?
Sorry, what?
Shit! I wasn't supposed to say that!
What do you mean not your proudest moment?
I'm a good guy, I swear.
What do you
What did
mean,
you do?
drag onto the deck?
Did you create the Fabulous Legion? That whole curse and
The most.
No, Lord, no. That is horrendous and nasty. Ugh.
Crow, would you do me a favor and tell me what you mean?
I just meant
He
that
doesn't like undeath.
someone may have had a chat with me and was like, hey, buddy, you mind letting this one slide?
Crow.
Let what slide?
Him.
Him not dying and
Yeah.
instead remaining.
Yeah.
Yes.
I made a deal that, like, I wasn't supposed to kill him. And, like, stay dead.
Oh,
Because the Fathomless Legion needs a captain.
Crow.
Yeah.
We'll talk about this later.
Oh, fuck. Scarlet always says.
Yeah, she's right there too. In case
Does she
you missed
notice that we can all see Crow now? Because we're talking we're all talking to Crow.
Staring into the sand and not reacting
Okay.
to anything.
Cool.
Alright.
Did you take some more of the pollen?
Hmm?
Did she take some more of the pollen?
No, she's very much responsive. She is just choosing not to respond.
Crow,
She's
I
doing
recommend
the
you go
not
rest.
button into the negotiations tactic.
Yeah. Ghost, but anyway, bye.
Bye.
He's gone.
Right.
A whole another thing to deal with later. But no. We don't want to
I
hurt
have
you.
no idea what just happened.
Could you see?
No?
Cool.
For the best.
Lucky you.
Mm.
That's probably.
Although he's kind of growing on me.
Do you all have a shared
Like the fungus?
hallucination?
He's not a
Quite a
hallucination.
hallucination now.
If he was a hallucination, things would be much easier for me.
Ah, fair enough.
Mm.
He's kind of like a weird aspect of death thing.
Ah,
Kind of.
can I punch him? Because did he do this to me?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
He's gone. Scarlet also kills him regularly. He just comes back kind of like you. Yeah. When I kick him, he laughs at me.
Right.
That does sound about right.
So I've just taken to mentally torturing him instead. I think I've grown on him too.
So, okay.
So you're the
You're-
captain of the Mosrenak?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And it was not a role that I chose, to be clear.
Right.
It's just, I was just so cool, and they chose me to lead them, and I was like, please don't, gang, because I foolishly attempted to board the Mosrenak. And then all of a sudden they were like, hey, you're our capitan now, and I'm like, okay.
Right. Okay. So, you're aware of this whole situation with Happy Town in the mail?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Because yeah. Okay. And
Like, are
what
you-
what are your thoughts on that?
Oh, like, I mean, I just told you that I'm greatly benefiting from the fact that I
Right.
get to have an entire body double.
When you have finished raising your son, and he's old enough to
When you want to move on.
grieve healthily, in a way that, yes, would hurt him, but he would be, say, an adult
Mm.
who had a support system around
Yeah.
him,
And you still have time with him.
would you allow me to send you into the afterlife peacefully?
Oh, hell yeah. Like, sure. I don't want to be the captain.
Then can we shake on it? We shake on this and I'll leave you alone.
Do you want the wet hand or the, like, the fleshy hand has no bones in it, so it's really uncomfortable to shake because there will be several squelchings. And also my
How
hand will change shape.
That's fine. Hand closest to your heart.
I don't
Or where
have
it used to
one.
be.
Oh, okay, that's my left hand, yeah. Do you want me to approach you, or because I can stay here and his hand just, like, extend all the way out to you?
Sure.
Okay, cool. Well, that was easy. I'm gonna go hop back in, and then I'll, like, come back around, so just give me, like, 15 minutes. Should be good to go.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah. Go. Just salutes and just starts walking back into town.
What a day. You
Gonna
know?
turn to Scarlet. Okay. What is she doing?
She is currently just, like, loosely playing in the sand.
Is she sulking?
No, she's not
Okay.
sulking. Very much aware that she isn't in everyone. She's not in the best books right now, and she came to assist. And okay, imagine that like you angered someone, and then all of a sudden you're like, "Ha, let me help you in this situation." Oh shit, I just horribly misjudged this situation.
Yeah.
Kind of made an ass out of myself. So I'm just gonna sit here and like wait until someone talks to me, and then yeah, we'll continue from there.
Hi,
I'm gonna go
Scarlet.
wash my hands.
There.
I'm gonna approach Scarlet, but like 10 feet away.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about that. Like that was
Fine.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
was not intentional, and I am truly sorry. And
thank you
if
for the-
if I were still your boss, there would be several long HR meetings about this.
Well, it's a good thing you're not in this moment. Not that I. Okay. No, that was a terrible. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
For
it's
what?
fine. Apology accepted.
You don't know what I saw. That's a secret between me and whatever the fuck this plant is.
Speaking of
No,
this,
no,
what
no,
are
no,
we-
no.
Huh?
Or
Oh no, it's fine. I just did something really stupid after you told me by putting into what you told me into practice, and they really didn't like that.
no, don't.
I'm very well aware, okay, but you can't drop something like that in my lap and expect me not to try and figure it out.
Is
It's
this
fine. Trust me.
No.
Won't
is
happen
this whatever the reason this is?
again. Yeah, it's
Is
why I
the
got
reason you're
suspended.
not our boss
Scarlet?
anymore? Okay.
Yeah.
May I get close enough to slap you?
Fucking tried.
I don't. I think we're.
No, but that is very fair. However,
Let's not get all violent right now.
Yeah.
What I wanted to ask earlier was that
Yeah.
okay, so the mayor, the plant,
Yeah.
whatever creature he is, and sort of Sizum being what he is.
Mhm.
This has once again blown way out of proportion beyond the scope of our case once
Yeah.
more.
The
What
fuck
do you
is
think
this
is the next
you?
course of action here?
I mean, what do you all honestly think you should do?
Because-
Because that's one of the things that I think is most important in our training regimen, is giving you all the moral compass to determine whether or not such events need further commission interference. Now, of course, I do appreciate that you're asking my help. However, I genuinely want to hear where your head's at before providing my own input on the situation to kind of help encourage these sort of... Why am I talking like this? I'm your boss. Look, okay, we can't be around to determine how shit goes, so sometimes you just gotta make a call. And we just hope we teach you how to make the right call. That's pretty much it.
If we report this as a commission, they will send someone here to investigate
out.
and
Have you figured out what's going on?
Yes.
yes,
Oh, what is it?
Plant being?
the
Points of
mayor.
Can you give me a concrete explanation other than
Okay.
Specifically, in terms to the case brief, the reason why people are rescinding their claims is because they are receiving help from the community in terms of rebuilding and healing,
Yeah.
and so they no longer feel the need to claim money that wouldn't be going towards what they had claimed on.
Okay.
The reason they're doing this is because there's a plant being that's giving them all immortality and ridiculous healing.
Yes.
Well, that would
Conditional.
probably go in the person of interest file, but like most of the time, POIs we don't tend to kill because most of the time it's better to engage with them.
Right.
So that really depends on
I
who they're
mean-
engaging with.
And the mayor
Engagement?
has already said that they will be making arrangements to contact the commission in regards to this.
Well, that's actually we really do appreciate when an entity comes to us because
Yeah.
it does make our job easier as well as it shows a certain degree of kind of willingness to collaborate on things and also take what we have to say into consideration.
Right, so it's not just going to be a scorched earth kind of operation.
Oh,
Once the
absolutely not.
commission gets
I mean,
wind of this.
What? Like promising immortality?
Yes.
Conditional. They can end
Opt
their
out.
lives when they
Opt
wish.
out immortality.
Yeah.
I mean, that's weird, and we want to talk about them a little bit about that, but as long as they ain't hurting nobody.
No, it's contained and it's only this small community. They're living happy lives.
Yeah.
And given the natural disasters, like the actual regular natural disasters in the area,
Okay. I'll just.
it helps them.
You're fine. I'm supposed to be on fucking vacation, but I'll take a look, I'll investigate, and then I'll see what I can do.
I mean, or you could just write back to the commission and be like, yo, fix your own fucking messes, I'm suspended.
Yeah, I was just gonna talk to Joe.
I really wish it was that easy that I can just politely request that someone do their fucking job. However, unfortunately, it doesn't quite work like that sometimes.
Well, it's not your fucking job anymore.
No, but as you said, at the end of the day, if you want something to be handled a specific way and you want to ensure that no one gets hurt, then that's the easiest way to manage it.
Mm.
That is an excellent question.
Yes.
I think there is a cleric protection plan.
Yeah.
Specifically, it's the divinity damage plan, and so
No. I think it's the rights one
Oh.
where it protects
Yeah,
you.
the rights.
If someone does something in an act of like, the clergy chaos.
Ah.
Any actions undertaken by practitioners of beliefs.
In any deity recognized by the commission. So
recognized by the commission.
Daboot does not count,
The
unfortunately.
does not
The
count.
boot is not a god
The boot
or a
does-
deity.
Yeah.
It was
But if
natural.
Vermina went on a rampage.
Yeah.
No,
No, but you're
Oh,
employed by the
technically,
commission.
you're part of the commission, so you're exempt. They can't cover you.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
I just stab on the
I mean,
wrist.
what would you all like me to do? Would you like me to say, sure, yeah, I'll leave it. I'll just not deal with this for like my 2-week suspension.
We
and
Yeah.
just
Don't
deal
do
with
that.
it.
We
Someone
appreciate your
else will have
advice.
to.
Honestly,
Like
it's-
that,
We're
that
just
sounded very
consulting.
sarcastic and rhetorical. It was not intended to be. It was just like,
We're just consulting you. That's it.
yeah,
You don't need to
no,
do
fair
it.
enough.
Yeah.
I appreciate your consultation.
this is honestly a good spot for vacation if you want. I mean, like
What?
the beach is lovely and
What are you doing? Oh.
I mean,
Vacation.
yeah,
Right.
but also, yeah.
Is it getting late?
Yes, it is.
It's
I'm
like
gonna go
evening.
to the festival.
The
The
feast.
The
Oh, you
feast.
guys. Okay, the feast has already started. It's about 7 p.m.
I'll get there late.
Okay,
I'm just tired of listening to Scarlet.
fair.
oh,
Mad at her.
oh.
Yeah.
She threw 3 at me!
That's a treat
So
in the
just-
grand scheme of things.
Just 180 and just walk down the beach towards the town.
Yeah, you guys were all next to Scarlet just here. Yeah, I deserve that.
Mm,
Anyways, you all should probably get going. I'm gonna get going, and
We'll handle
where are
it.
you all staying?
Up
I'm
your
not staying
mom.
anywhere.
Well, we could ask the radicals, Khan's family.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Yeah.
figure something
Yeah.
out.
And
Do you need a ride? We could drop you off at the tower, the spire.
Nah, I'm good. I gotta.
she's still in her swimsuit.
Yeah. she is. I'm gonna.
And the fact that I could turn away while I...
Yeah. What the hell?
I'd say the forest is lovely as well, but there's the massive gouges in there.
Okay, look. That is a completely look. Okay, at the end of the day, I am a person too.
No,
did
it's
not
fair.
handle what happened to me well, and that
Mm.
is on me explicitly. And there will be a very long apology sorted out once I figure out what exactly I want to say regarding that, because it's still quite a mess upstairs. But yeah, I'm gonna fix it. Okay, I know some people. Yeah.
Enjoy your vacation
Yeah.
for now. Just
Anyways.
don't worry about this.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'll
Thank
sort
you.
something
All
out.
right. Thanks.
The advice.
for
See
coming
y'all.
on. All right.
Bye.
Yeah, she gets back and you can see her trying to put the trees back.
Aww.
It falls over and
You're
hits someone's
talking about
house.
fixing it. Oh wait,
Yeah.
no, we're still in her earshot. I'm gonna wait till we're out of her earshot.
How far do you think that is?
That's a very long way.
Another continent.
Okay, fair enough. You guys like get to the feast before having that discussion.
Okay.
Talk about fixing it. I hope she doesn't mean just the forest.
What do you mean?
Goes for the food.
Yeah, you get to the feast. There's a bunch of people here. All of them like, hey, how are you all?
Mm.
How is everyone? You guys see Serge enter, and his body looks completely normal.
Mhm.
Yeah. Harry is here, having a fucking
Is he
blast.
still wearing his bucket?
Yes.
Yeah.
absolutely. He got more buckets. He got like bucket armor.
He's the bucket man.
Yes, the bucket. As soon as you all enter, he goes, "Hut, evildoers! I am Bucket Man."
Oh goodness, please, bucket man,
No.
spare me.
Okay.
Thank you. I bought him ice cream, you
Yeah.
know. I may
Shall I
pass.
spare the rest of you?
I can give you a crisp high five.
Bonk. The bucket.
Pick him up and throw him in.
Puppies!
And then catch him.
Give me a dexterity check.
He's gonna fucking pile driver you. He's gonna turn you. He's gonna people's elbow.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity
Just a
check.
check, right? Just a check.
Just a chat.
Just a
check.
check. That's
Try
a
and catch
minus
him.
2.
Willow also held out her arms to try and help. Advantage?
Let him make the roll. Let him make the roll for comedic purposes. What is that? Is that a nat 20?
No.
Nope.
Oh,
It was a
I
10.
thought it was a nat 20, and I was like,
You gotta
damn.
know the road number. Is it better? Oh!
It was an 8.
Oh my god.
Please be better.
Please fail horribly.
15.
15.
Damn it!
15.
Bucket covered son of a bitch. Becky at the bang don't hardly fight fair, in my opinion.
Yeah, no, you just barely miss him on the way down. 'Cause he gets bonked by a fan.
A
And,
fan?
yeah, there's like a ceiling fan going on.
Wait, I thought we were outside.
No, you're in the feast. The feast is in a tavern.
Oh!
And he hits the floor with an ow.
I'm so...
He takes his bucket off and he's like, I'm fine. You can notice that there's like several gashes that immediately just
Yeah.
heal right up.
I'm
And
still
he's just
fucking
like
over him.
wiping off wiping off.
I
The
thought we
blood.
were outside.
Yeah.
No, it's mum time.
Yeah,
Lick
yeah.
the sleeve and wipe it
Wait,
off.
are you gonna lick the blood then?
No, I lick the sleeve and then wipe it
Okay.
off.
Yeah.
Cool. Give
Look at the blood.
me a perception check real quick. Because you're getting up in person.
12.
12. You sniff it and this blood smells. It doesn't smell of blood. It smells like dye.
Yeah.
right there.
That makes sense. But then
Like-
you're fussing over him.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know,
Like, I'm
Auntie would.
fine. I'm fine, Willie.
But you got such a bad ouchie, and I wish you.
Hugging little bucket man.
Yeah, this is my bucket man. Don't you ever throw bucket man at the fan ever
I
again.
thought we were outside.
Don't you ever throw bucket man at the bucket fan ever again. The bucking fan.
Yeah, my
You
bad.
guys just look up and there's a bucket on the
Sometimes-
bottom. It is the bucket fan.
It came off his hand.
Yeah. It was the bucket that he was wearing on
It was his bucket hand,
Yeah.
now it's on the bucket fan.
For real.
Oh, man.
Oh, Buck.
Bucket.
How many do you have?
I've used one of those before
Okay.
next session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, people
Bucket
are
man's
just
alright,
eating,
okay.
drinking, being merry. There's a lot of food out, but people don't
Are
really
they
seem to be-
genuinely happy, or is it
Yeah.
manufactured happiness?
No. It seems like everyone's just fucking vibing.
I mean, everything's manufactured happiness.
But like in
Geckos!
context within the
Yeah.
Actually,
no,
they're probably
it,
happier than everyone else.
It seems pretty
Mhm.
natural.
Okay,
Yeah. So they're all just kind of vibing. Live, laugh, loving.
Look, they may not need to eat, but I want to.
Okay.
Harry did eat the ice cream earlier, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So they're capable of eating.
he doesn't have to eat because he's
Hmm.
immortal, but he can eat.
Yeah.
They don't need
They'll
money
still
either.
like the taste of
No
stuff.
one takes fucking money in this town.
From the house. What do you mean?
So why would they need money?
Yeah, exactly.
External trade?
Mm.
I think they do that. I don't
They
think they
don't
need
want
to.
people finding out their fucking immortality.
But also, they don't need to
They don't
because
need to,
if they're immortal, they don't need trade.
True.
But
Just
what if you
whatever
need new
reason.
clothes and don't have any way to grow, I don't know, cotton in your place?
I don't think
Clothes
that's a
wear
problem here. You have a
Clothes wear
plan.
Yeah, no, everyone's here. So, like, what do you all want to do? The radicals are here. The mayor is here.
Gonna
Surge is
say
here.
hi to the radicals.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all just fucking vibing. And, yeah, you guys introduce yourself. They introduce themselves as Sue, Super, Choker, Totally, Chad Radical.
Is that right?
Just chat.
Actually, I do want to talk to them.
Yeah, you guys all come up and they're like, oh, you guys know Khan, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
We're friends
Oh,
of his.
He
yes.
says hi.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been so long since we've seen him.
Yeah.
He's a cleric now, huh?
We always kind of suspected because he always really enjoyed those Jube books. We didn't really get it, but he seemed to be really into it, so we really supported him and we learned about Jube and also participated in several rituals with him. And he seemed to be really quite content. And then one day he was like, "Yo, I want to go help people." And then we had the commission people come in a few years ago for a case. I don't even remember what it was.
When he got his divine spark, were you there? Or do you know anyone who was?
Was the divine spark?
When someone is gifted the power of clericism from their god.
Oh, I mean, one day he was like, "Ma, Dad, I can do magic now."
When was that?
I don't remember. Yeah, I don't really remember. It was a long time ago.
You don't know anyone who might have disappeared or something that might have happened?
I mean, we didn't. I mean, I'm surely I would have remembered if something like that had happened. You know?
Maybe.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's okay,
Is there something specific you were asking about?
no.
Like,
No. Just,
Okay.
asking for, because I'm a friend of his.
yeah. For real.
He says he really misses you guys. Yeah.
Aw, that's lovely. We tell him we miss him.
Mm.
It's been a while.
He
since we've
tells
seen
us
her.
to tell you to stop telling him about Serge C. Doom's penis.
I really just want to say that Joe and Chad just go, "Sue."
He would prefer you didn't do that, yeah.
Yeah.
To be fair, it was funny that he calls it the trident. What's a trident?
Sure,
Oh,
it's a
Harry,
weapon. It's a weapon. It's a weapon. It's just that he has a weapon
Hey.
Yeah.
and he knows how to use it. He keeps it cocked and loaded.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
my god.
I feel like a harpoon would be
You
more
one day
fitting,
you'll have
but-
one just like that.
Inappropriate. Inappropriate.
Yeah.
Did you not just hear him tell a child
He
that?
didn't say it. That was me. That was Kurt.
While
Kurt,
you're-
would you say
The
that?
mayor is
No.
going to come up to you like, "Oh, so you all enjoying the festivities?"
Yes.
Yes.
Ah,
It
brilliant.
keeps
Good.
the mind off things.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Everyone's having a good time.
Well, I suppose since you've kind of leveled things with Surge,
Mhm.
You could have
That's
just
good.
told us.
well, I could have, yes, but I also really didn't want. I didn't want anything to happen to Surge, if you understand what I mean.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. However,
It was probably worse to have me taken by surprise.
no, I don't doubt that. Like, I will say I probably acted selfishly, so I wanted to ask if there was anything I can do to make up for it. Since you all are
Have
kind
you
of...
already filed with the commission?
I'm in the process of it, yes.
Great.
Mhm. I was gonna ask that as well.
Are they gonna ask me what I, like, actually am? Because I
Yeah.
haven't
It's
actually
possible,
told you.
but I'm not very high up. In fact, I'm not
Okay.
high up at all.
You can only make presumptions on.
Would you all like me to request that you all be the people I deal with? Would that help you?
No,
We are very, very low level. I don't
Well,
think we're
we-
even at the level to file that paperwork for you.
I'm gonna level with you.
Uh-huh.
I want nothing to do with this place when I leave.
That is fair. Would you at all feel better if I told you how it works?
That really depends, I guess.
Weren't you being very serious?
Would there be
about
any person here who can judge your tastes, who I can tell, and then they can deem whether or not you
Have you heard of the god Acrius?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, that's who I follow.
Okay. The thing I need you to understand is essentially the way that it acts is I put people in a form of suspension and then recreate their body.
Yep.
This is not a real body, and he he's like, oh wait, no, he's not going to do that. He's about to, and he's like, ooh, maybe not. That is disconcerting.
That's horrific.
Would you all mind if I just do a quick demonstration? It's not going to be what it normally looks like. That is the key demonstration I want to make.
Right.
So anyone who wants to, please avert your eyes.
Hold on, when you say it's a fake body, where does their normal body go?
It's stored underground within the system.
And upon them wanting to leave, they could just gain that body back and leave.
Absolutely. Their consciousness is only temporarily transferred to the new body.
So they're kind of like
Kind of like I put a pause button on.
almost like a golem.
In a way, yeah.
Simulacrum.
Okay.
I've heard about those.
They are sustained,
Sounds-
but their consciousness is then transferred to another body. Hence
makes
why they
it
have
easier to
accelerated healing, and since the body is much more plant-based, the only things that it requires is sunlight and the nutrients found in the probiotics. I only add the dye within them to make
it look like
Yeah.
So their consciousness is transferred into an alternate form that can be reverted at any point in time, and then they can leave, and there's no undeath other than
No.
But
Oh no, Serge Seadoom is a special case. He was undead before he got in.
yeah, and then he that's okay. Wow, this is disgusting.
Is
So
it?
for
I'm
Harry
sorry.
growing up,
Yes.
he's gonna make new bodies.
No, I spent a while talking about that with Serge, and the delaying of the aging process is a factor that I worked on for quite a while to essentially have it so that his body ages within the containment up until he reaches maturity, at which point the full effects will take in and it will stop aging.
Okay, but the simulacrum.
The simulacrum is an exact replica of him, so it will continue to grow as his body does. It is not held in perfect stasis. Yes.
He did tell me that when his son has grown up, I can help him leave permanently. So I have come to a conclusion with that.
Okay. Does that conclusion have anything regarding me? Because I can't quite tell how you feel about me.
I'm disgusted,
Ah, that is fair.
but I will not harm
What
you.
part of it disgusts you? Like, I'm genuinely curious.
Just the unnaturalness of the whole thing. And again, it's hard to explain. I
Okay,
guess.
no. It is perfect. You are entitled to your own opinion. I don't wish to probe. I've never had someone be so open with their distaste for me, because most people don't realize what I am. So,
Oh, I'm a cripplingly honest person, unfortunately.
no, that's fair. I do honestly appreciate it. I am trying to kind of realize it. I don't know many things about most of the world, to be honest.
Are you now that we've kind of settled things for the most part, are you now able to disclose what you are?
Oh yes, I'm technically a modified body taker plant. Instead of replacing individuals with podlings, I simply store them and create a podling based on them that they have full control over.
Modified how? Like
Modified in my creation by a particular scientist.
Who?
That is information that I will not be sharing at a given time. It was a long time ago. I am quite old, unfortunately, as I am unable to die myself.
Completely unable.
Whenever I do die, my body regrows.
Does
I
that,
can kind of die in the sense that if I am destroyed, my consciousness is also destroyed, but then I am regrown from the seed of my origin, at which point I tend to gain a new consciousness and a new personality associated with it.
is this distressing in any way?
Oh, incredibly. But I do what I can to help others so that I don't necessarily worry about my own fate.
so wait.
This is what I have chosen to do with this lifetime.
And you
In past
still-
lifetimes, admittedly, I have chosen to be a run-of-the-mill aggressive body taker plant, and for that, I will truly apologize. But I'm trying this time around to
Do
be
you
different.
retain the memories from your past
No.
lifetimes now?
I only know of it from stories and being able to say that was most likely me because I understand how I am.
Do you see a possibility of a future of that happening again?
You die.
I cannot say whether or not that will happen. I've been around for much longer than my previous counterparts because I am not malicious. However, I honestly can't say. It most likely, I don't know the difference between nature versus nurture.
Without being slain, can you die? Well, die.
What do you mean, Pritam? Like, do I
Like-
die of natural causes?
Yeah.
I
mean, I
best
guess
way to-
other than things like blight.
the best way to think of it is every time any part of me begins to decay, a new part grows and takes its place. It's the ship of Theseus. I am
Yes,
constantly
yeah.
being ship of Theseus, essentially.
Right.
Sure.
Okay.
I am constantly replacing all of my faulty parts.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Baz is right.
Baz just gets us.
Truly.
The
And he
scientist
can always
made
get me.
you-
Yeah.
Was it?
I don't know
No.
why I said
Okay.
that.
I just know that I have been modified to the upgraded level that I currently am operating under due to that specific scientist that you mentioned.
If you feel yourself beginning to decay so severely that you don't think you will revive from it in some way, would you tell us?
Oh, of course, because if I were to do that, then there are individuals who are either at the brink of death who cannot survive outside of my pods that would be deeply affected by that. And that is not fair for them to unexpectedly lose their life when I had promised to help them.
That too, but also, in the case that you do come back as another aggressive entity,
yeah.
we
I
would
would
like to
be-
keep an eye.
No, that's fair. I would be mildly more scared of me this time around because, as I said, I've been upgraded with a higher level of consciousness and understanding than I have in previous iterations.
Because of him?
Yep.
Right.
Yes.
And
That's
much
all I can
wider
do.
How long
understanding.
ago would you estimate?
Oh, 300 years I've been me.
We've
Okay.
been assured that the commission likely won't definitely return. So that's good.
That's good to know. I do appreciate
It's more
that.
of a collaboration work that they're
Okay, that is
collaboration
very
angle that
good
they're going
news.
for.
I
I
do
would
appreciate that.
be careful with their collaborations.
Most
They can
likely.
be quite strong-handed.
No, I do also understand that. However, worst comes to worst, I do have the card of 237 hostages.
Yeah, well, try 300 lives.
I don't understand what that is in reference to. I am sorry. Is this common knowledge that I am supposed to know?
Not
No,
particularly. Not even for us.
Ah, seems I'm not the only one confused.
Welcome to the club.
Anyways.
Well-
Well, I mean, I am kind of designed to be resilient due to some of the properties of the island, being difficult for plant life to live, ironically.
Gonna look out the door to the jungle. Never would have guessed.
No, it is quite surprising, but there's a lot that goes on here that doesn't get talked about because it's easier not to. And I'm very well aware of what hand the commission plays in that, and so I have a feeling that I may be going into this relationship with slightly upper hand in the information department.
As you did mention, no, you didn't. That wasn't a dream.
No, Baz, it's how many people can I kill in one go?
Clover Grove.
and how quickly.
Very far. For a jungle to be up here is just, this.
No, it's seemingly impossible given all the other states, especially given what do they call it? I heard the name once. I believe it's hold on. Hold on. Gosh, sorry. Give Evelyn a second to pull everything up. There's a specific thing I need. Yes. I believe there is a reoccurrence of one agent that I heard as it was quite a while ago, a C8 beta event, which, oh gosh, trust me, I have to deal with those all the time. They're not fun to deal with, but c'est la vie.
He's French.
Kill him! I will.
Oh god, I didn't know French people existed in this world. This is awful. Awesome.
Sorry, you said a C8
Beta event. Yes.
What is that?
How long ago would you say that was?
I don't remember when the last one was. It was
Wait.
well, the last one that
Really?
directly influenced me is the thing that I don't remember.
Well, let me see. Let me see.
I'm just
know
looking
what?
at the employee ID now. And looking at the C8 ZB2.
Oh,
Anyways, I should probably go.
so there's a good.
Yeah, me too.
Also, the only one with another number. Everyone else is just see something letters.
Leave me alone. Don't bully me. I didn't do it. I didn't see a beta
Totally.
in
Yes,
the only
totally.
CSC.
Sorry.
Thank you for your patience and helping us understand.
No, it's absolutely
Is that
fair.
B?
What is Tony short for? If it is for anything.
Perhaps that is a conversation for another time once we've gotten to know each other a little bit better. I do not
Anthony?
No, I do not
Sorry.
reveal all of my secrets on the first night. Sorry.
What about the first date?
Wait, is he flirting with her?
What is this flirting word?
No, no, his jargon doesn't say that.
What is romance? I'm not aware of what that is.
Oh, no.
You know the sexual reproduction?
Yes.
Yes, in humanoids, we have to court people or date them.
Court,
In order to-
such as legal court?
No, more like taking them out to dinner, flirting with them, which is to say positive, re-encouraging words that are intended to end in some kind of romantic or sexual
Encounter.
situation. Yeah.
What Serge was doing to me earlier, apparently.
Yeah.
Oh,
Horrific.
that's... Wait, hold on.
Ew!
that's
It's so much worse now.
Serge takes it. Oh.
It's so much worse now.
Oh.
Serge takes it further
Oh.
than most people do, especially at first.
I'm replaying certain memories. You
You might not want to.
No.
I would advise stopping. That's also a breach
Did
of
Serge
privacy.
flirt with you too?
No,
Oh.
no, I just quickly asked Serge what flirting was, and now
Oh.
he's
No.
given me some memories of not only flirting, but sexual intercourse, and I don't think I was prepared to handle him
Condone.
You
having
poor
sexual
thing.
intercourse tonight. I'm
Right.
gonna go.
I'm also going to go.
Yeah.
I need
Going
to
back
read
to
and
shit.
take my mind away from this horrible place.
Yeah. What time is it?
It's like 9:30.
How long does it take
That's
to get
crazy.
back?
It's
9:30.
How long does it take to get back to the tower?
Oh, like 10-15 minutes.
We could just go back.
We could
We
just
go
leave.
back to
I
back to
want to
Bastion.
go home.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go back to Bastion.
Let's go back.
Yeah.
Lloyd does trail up to Mayor as he walks off. It's like,
Oh.
you said you hadn't seen or heard much of the outside world.
Yes,
Do
but
you want to read the sexy book?
I grow throughout the island. I hear things, but then parts of me die. So,
Yeah, well, it's just, if you want to learn or anything, I mean, I don't know. I take notes on everything. And if you ever want to read through some things and just, I don't know, see what's going on out there. It'd be...
okay, I'm more than willing to have a conversation with you all, but however, some members of your group seemed very vehement against meeting with me again.
When we have downtime, we can go off and go where we wish. I could just stop by for a weekend and say hello.
Okay, that would be lovely. I believe that is what you call a friend.
Aw,
Mm.
that's cute.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah.
All
it's
right.
just-
I have a friend now.
Aww.
do you know what a fist bump is?
I do not have an actual...
Sorry, that was my first thought.
Like, once
Sorry.
again, and you watch it, like, it just peels away, and it's just like a plant. Yes, as I said, not a real fist.
It's the spirit of the thing.
My fist has a spirit? Hello?
No,
Spirits
Oh
of the
my
fist?
goodness.
it's the meaning.
Spirit of the fist.
We-
That's who I would.
Will
It
you
means
grant me
all sorts of
fist?
things.
Do you want to get fisted?
Well, that's what it sounds like he wants.
Yeah. The humanoids give meanings to
I know you and
words
Scarlet
and
are on the
actions
outside
and
moment.
things that don't necessarily make sense, but are fun.
Who says she's
Ah.
fisting me?
So yeah, here I hope.
I mean, I'm
Make yours
assuming
fist,
if
just-
you're on the
no.
This
outside,
isn't
they're
a
not fisting
flirting
her.
thing,
No,
is it?
no. I don't think I could even know how to
You
put a
can
bit in.
absolutely
what way?
all hear those. This isn't a flirting. This fisting isn't a flirting
kind of
thing.
feels like
I
the way look, it's like a flirt.
I don't think I could know how to flirt if I tried.
I don't know either. Perhaps that's
Oh my
something we share in common. Is this?
Oh my god, we have so much in common.
Here,
Lorelei X the weird plant thing.
No.
it's
Tony.
The weird plant thing.
it's a sign of friendship. The fist bump, just
Ah.
bump,
What level of strength
Nah,
should I
Lorelei doesn't
use?
sound very good.
just a little bit.
Just a
Minimal.
little bit?
Lorelei.
Yeah, just a little.
Yeah.
Bump.
Oh, just the,
Lorelei.
like what percent wise are we going here?
I don't know your maximum, so let's just say like the same that you would use
1%.
close a book or like push a cup across the table. A very small amount.
Huh. Okay. I shall do that then.
That one.
Okay. Yeah, no, like you're like holding it's clearly a little bit too much force. And he also doesn't go like this, like full on bam, like he's trying to punch something. And he's just like, was that correct form?
We'll work
You're
on
learning.
it.
It takes
Ah, that was not correct form. You just don't want to tell me, I see.
it takes practice. Like
He's wonderful. Just the
like,
tip.
it's not a full punch.
Shall
It's
try it again. How about I try not moving my hand?
Yeah. Here, just a little.
He just opens his hand. Haha! I've got you in what they call a practical joke.
Have you known the whole time?
No, I actually didn't know what a fist bump is, but when I asked someone about it, they said if you do this, it is comedic.
Did you get the connection to? Oh,
He's so mean.
I can have conversations with them. It's very lovely. But they are more my charges than my friends. You are a friend.
No.
Anyways, I shall go. I am haunted by images of sex, and I do not like it.
Someone quote that. Someone quote that.
I'm haunted
Oh,
by
it's
images
it
of
reproduces asexually.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh
baby.
my god.
Hit me.
So yeah, new asexual representation just
Just a plant. A whole ass fucking plant. What first experience was that?
What again?
wonderful first
You
experience.
can
Welcome.
expect
Yeah.
more of the exact same
Probably
Exactly.
worse.
in ancient.
Probably.
Welcome.
Were you here for the fisting conversation earlier?
I think they missed that one.
Oh, that's
The
unfortunate.
fisting.
In an attempt
They
to
missed
slay-
the fist. Someone put that in the quote.
They fist the misting.
Ah, yeah.
Oh,
Right,
goodness.
alright.
Sorry, Spalb.
Oh man.
Shall we?
Welcome.
You guys are like going to the ship.
Yeah.
Scarlet is just kind of sitting in the pilot seat, like I can fly y'all if you'd like, or I can get out
I
of the
think
pilot.
Oh,
Lorelai would need
it's-
some more
She's
practice.
just sitting in the pilot seat.
It's a long day.
I'm gonna sit down, buckle myself in, and open my book.
Do you not want to practice?
Of course, not knowing who the author of this
Yeah.
book is.
Not knowing who it is.
Yeah.
There is no textbook cover on the
Yeah.
front. It's just full werewolf shit
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the front.
Yeah.
Werewolf shit, yeah.
No!
Massive pile of werewolf.
I'm
shit.
gonna sit closer to the pilot seat as well to open my book. But it says mechanical engineering on it.
What part of the book are you on?
Chapter
Like,
7.
how far into it would you say you are?
You just
like,
finished
Almost at
chapter
the end.
6.
Almost
Almost
at the end.
end?
Yeah.
I'm on the second book.
You just like hear Scarlet go, yeah, no, the ending to the first one's pretty
You
good.
did the last one too.
Yeah, that's all I say. I definitely recommend checking out the other.
He's like, oh, thanks. Oh, will do. He's not. He's already zoned
Yeah,
in. He's already zoned in.
yeah.
He's just
Not
like
even paying
taking it. Yeah.
attention.
Yeah.
He's gonna remember that later on when
Yeah.
he goes, like, wait, what the
So,
fuck?
you all take off. You land at the spire.
I've had far too many world-shattering revelations today to be of sound mind and body to pilot the ship. So, Scarlet, thank you.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
She kind of lands, and you all get out. She's really conflicted. She's like, oh,
Technically, you could steal the ship.
I'm
I don't think that's what she's conflicted
Yeah,
on.
no, that's not it.
about.
You could steal
Go
the
on
ship.
vacation.
That to her, technically,
Yeah.
you could steal the ship.
To go on vacation. Seeing as you did
I don't-
answer a
I
work-related
don't
distress
really
call.
need to steal a ship to do that.
Damn, suspension doesn't remove your access to...
No, it should.
it would be stealing.
Look. The honest truth of it is my job primarily exists to make sure I don't do things the commissioner doesn't like. And so I get 2 weeks to do whatever the hell I want. And it's not been the greatest start, I'm not gonna lie. But I'll be around. If y'all ever need me, just let me know.
Hey, if you
Do you
want...
have
Don't
a-
give my number to other people. I swear to God, I don't want to deal with anyone else. Like,
Yeah.
it's vacation, but I said if you all needed me there, I would be there no matter what. So that's a promise.
It's about just in my hero for and then I remembered.
You could.
You could.
I am not fucking up my relationship with Grimmy.
This
You can invite her over if you want.
Matt,
I would, because Jax wants to.
However, before you leave, she is going to go, Grimmy, I have something for you.
Is it a tree?
No.
Inspiration, please.
I've already got 3.
dived from a tree.
Wow.
Yeah. And
Are you
she
gonna throw it at me too?
It's just a
Hey.
tree. I mean, in the grand scheme of things.
No, that very much could have killed her, and I'm very aware of that. And I
Oh.
take full responsibility for the
So-
acknowledgement that it was not an okay thing to do, and I really don't need
Okay.
anyone.
Okay.
I really don't need anyone else telling me that I should be excused for my actions.
Because she shouldn't.
All
right.
But yeah, here you go. It's just like a wrapped something.
What is it?
You open it up and it's the third book in the series you're reading, but it's got like a very fancy cover that you've never seen before.
Right.
As she just immediately the ship goes up and she is off into the distance.
She bribed me.
Do I recognize?
Oh
the
yeah,
cover?
as soon as you open the wrapping, yeah, you recognize this is the third book in the series. But like,
Fancy.
it's the collector's edition of which there was a very limited
What?
release of.
How did she have that?
There were like 30 made.
I'm gonna walk towards the portal.
rare. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The book nerds are being like, oh my god.
There's a piece of paper sticking out of it.
These specific book nerds.
Leave that for later.
But as you open the cover, it is in fact signed by the author.
Red
The whole way home.
Which is totally not
Just-
Scarlet's signature.
It says Red
Red grape. It's totally not Scarlet's signature.
Sign with it. What the?
There is a big note on the front I feel like she would put as well. I have the others if you want them.
Yeah, I might have to marry this woman. She might have thrown a tree at me, but is that kind of hot?
I think that's just her way of flirting.
Treated me. What, you did just get me my favorite book stories in the
You
collector's
threw a
edition.
tree at me, but then you threw a fucking. You only hit me for 2 damage, you know. That's so toxic. I can fix her. Look at that.
Right. Okay.
She only threw a tree at me because she loves me.
Remain.
Yeah, no, if she didn't love you, she'd throw so much worse at you.
Exactly.
Like a scythe.
Yeah, could have been a scythe. I've been operating under that thought the whole time.
She would never do that.
I certainly hope not.
I would have said she'd never throw a tree at Grimina before today.
I'd say she might have.
Yeah.
I've been
Grimina had
sexually harassing her for weeks. A week. It feels like weeks. Because it has
In
been.
like 2 days.
A week in campaign.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's been not that long. Hey, you can finally have your coffee date with Gilbert.
Ah,
That's
yay.
tomorrow in universe, but
In universe.
everyone
Oh
goes
my
home.
God.
Yeah.
I assume you all go to bed after a weird fucking day.
It's reading time.
Yeah.
Yes.
When are we supposed to
Sleep
submit
on
the
your-
report?
No, but I want to read the note.
Read the note?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to read the note in front of everyone here so all the players get to hear Scarlet's little gay rambling?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You're on report duty, by the way.
Report. I'll work on that. And then he just shuts the door to the workshop.
Let's go
We'll
ahead-
workshop it.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and get a d20 roll for everyone going to sleep.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, go to sleep. Go, just roll the dice. Just roll the fucking dice. Don't tell me you're not.
She'll
going to
sleep eventually.
12.
Man,
12 as well.
You can use your inspiration on this, but only one.
Oh, well, I need to, yeah.
I have nothing.
I don't have. I use.
I need to use one
You
anyway.
rolled up to the fuck up bucket, man.
Surely not after that.
You
Nah.
rolled to use the child.
A 19. I have Emery's luck.
Yep.
I think I've gotten like a 19 and 18 before as well on these rolls. After using the inspiration on.
Yep.
I want to know. Luckily,
Sorry.
drag out from the
Okay,
depths
now I
of
have
the
to actually
subconscious for the rest of the
bullshit
day.
Scarlet's note.
Yeah, gay rambling
Gay
time.
rambling.
Isn't that kind of what you're good
It's,
at?
it's
Yeah, yeah,
entirely
exactly,
what you're
exactly.
good at.
I think it would just be, hey, I'm very well aware that what I did today was completely inappropriate, and like I'm not going to try and make excuses for it because that's just not okay. I'd be more than willing to talk about why such an event happened, but if that's not something you need to know, then I don't think it's worth bringing up because it doesn't excuse or change what had happened. I genuinely would never intentionally want to hurt you, and I am truly sorry. I understand you're a big fan of this. I know someone who knows the author and got my hands on it.
A friend of a friend of a friend
yeah.
of a friend.
And if you want more books or you want me to fuck off, honestly, both are completely valid responses, and I am truly and genuinely sorry. That was... I would have said this in person, but I also got the feeling that you didn't really want that right now. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you when I see you.
+1 heart.
How does she dot her eyes?
Fuck it, love heart.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, that's the world's best woman. Wow.
No, she was going to, and then you can see, like, she did for the first two, and I was like, wait, shit, and crossed them out. Like, she's like, this probably
Just
isn't
make them
appropriate.
really big dots.
Yeah. The first two eyes are, like, really big, and that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Aww. Pois got it.
Hmm.